onside teams that you played against?
Yeah, for sure. They are definitely the most structured team in challenges. Even they would have like a lot of contingencies, right? Like protocols and plans.
I would agree with that.
Like, a lot of teams don't have in challenges. That's why
structured is one way to put it.
In challenges,
a bit more old school is how I would bet, a bit more traditional.
Do you think that style translates well and against onside?
Because I don't know if you can say that.
Tier 1, the difference is that in Tier 1,
like the aggressive styles aren't necessarily structured.
Macro and system, right, isn't enough. You need players to be able to shine in that, and players to step up individually in those situations to actually take the win. So they gotta have players to step up today. I don't think the structure's gonna be enough.
Yeah, well, we'll see who steps up.
Oh.
Yeah, which players do you think are the shiniest?
I mean, it's kind of the criticism that everyone's had about him. Like, who is the superstar?
Yeah.
But I would say that Niz and Opinion have really been popping off.
I can't wait to see that. Onside is going to be their opponents.
Hey, Daredevil, how's it going?
Gotta say, you are familiar with Onside most recently. I don't know, is it too soon? Can we talk about this?
Yeah, they eliminated me. But yeah, I'm quite familiar with their game because throughout the whole year I've been actually streaming them a lot. And even in my previous team that I was in, I streamed them a lot as stream partners. And
who gave you the most problems? Like, who's the one that you are usually, making plans around?
Oh, I hated playing against Ray.
Yeah?
Yeah, when he was on
Ray, so Ray's the playmaker. Yes, is the fragger, but Ray's the playmaker.
I play quite a low sense, so it was quite a struggle to deal with him most of the time. And yeah, I get frustrated, man, when I play with him. He just dunks on you.
I feel like Neon Waylay is such a hard counter to low sense players, man. So I can see what's going to be a nightmare team for you to go against.
Yeah, Ray is definitely giving a lot of people headaches. He's often, shining pretty bright on
Ray's definitely the playmaker, for sure.
So far. What do you guys make of this squad? I mean, with Hermes on the team as well, he had a good initial showing.
Yeah, I think the main thing for Onside is, as we've seen them develop over the season so far, they've had to deal with some stage nerves. Their last game that they just played against Full Sense was by far their most convincing game that we've seen so far. And I like what Dongjin brought up. Before they came into Pacific, we were asking him what his opinion was about Onside, and a lot of people had hype around Siesta specifically. Of course, Siesta is a fantastic player, but they are a very well-rounded team, and I think you've seen that play out over the season of Pacific. Ray's had a fantastic
Styron. Styron's on the desk today.
A little bit underrated. We saw his chamber just yesterday. I think Hermes has had his moments as well. Cloudy's doing a pretty good job. IGLing just being able to kind of coordinate.
You never read YouTube chats. That's 100% a lie.
Where everyone contributes a little bit. It's
Hold on, though. I do have to.
Yeah, and I really think they showed it with that role swap of moving, Ray onto the Neon. Siesta
this YouTube chat is apparently they have a new mod that I turned on by accident. It's like showing characters running around. That's not what I want. I just wanted to chat.
That was the first time we've seen Siesta play anything but Neon.
Yeah.
It was like 27 games of Neon in a row or something like that, and he finally swapped to something else. And they didn't even have a Neonless comp.
Yeah. I definitely want to talk more about Siesta, but before any of that, this is super interesting. We are seeing the top teams from their respective regions finally facing off today.
I mean, I wanted to touch on Onside first. If you look in the bottom left, that Challengers split one
there
for them. Their 4 losses were before Siesta came into the roster. At the moment, I believe there's something like 17-2 since Siesta came into the roster. 1 loss in split 2 of Challengers and 1 loss in Pacific play-ins. That is an insane record.
Puppy is trolling the draft in TI.
Big streak of momentum so far, and especially in play-ins, it feels like they're playing their
Do you think
way
people
into
stays
better
together
form,
or money talks?
You can see for Sharper,
I mean, given the format next year, I think they're more likely to stay together, no?
That's a team that you used to play on. You weren't playing for them at that time.
I mean, I guess something's the only one that would have to figure it out.
You feel like they have a good matchup against Sharper in the past? How do you feel about Sharper's run?
Sharper and Motive?
Yeah, like how did you feel about Sharper's
run
so
the
far
orgs that would poach them with money would be like from the West.
I do feel like they got lucky. Because I eliminated Motive for them.
So
if not, I feel like Motive would be in this spot, right?
Yeah. So if you didn't knock Motive out of the,
can you play Ghost of Yote on stream? That probably. The short answer is probably no, just because it's been a while, so there's no there's no timing for it. But also, I'm not big on it.
Did they give you anything? Did you get
if I had shifted directions earlier, like before that game came out, I probably would have. But
not even a thank you. Not even a thank you.
I've never played the first one either. Yote's the second one, right?
Oh my
I've never played the
god.
first one either.
Hey,
what's up, Pragmatic?
Speaking of Sharper,
hey, belly button.
map veto record that
Hello,
they've been
Juicer.
having. Sunset?
I mean, look, they're taking a little bit more of a different approach to the map.
Sacred might be too expensive. I mean, but who's offering? I mean, that's the question.
Lotus, and then the second ban,
I don't think anyone in SCA is going to be able to offer them more.
And I think that's interesting because
I mean,
we've seen
or enough, let's say, to make it worth it.
So I wonder if either of these teams is able to flip that veto.
But you have to remember that you're playing mostly online next year, and so if you're moving just to play online, I mean that's and these guys now know like Korea's not that far compared to like America, right? And they know what it's like to be away from home for that long. So if you're going to a whole new region with new teammates for much longer without playing on stage all the time,
and here is the map data so far. I don't know if between the two teams, we haven't seen.
I think if they had like didn't have any experience, yeah, they could be ignorant about that and just chase the money. But like it'd have to be like I would assume that they've experienced it enough now where they're like, oh, that would have to be like a good chunk of money. But let's put it the way I would put it is if they don't, like if they don't reach whatever their goal is, obviously their goal is to win. But like let's say like you put a minimum, you're like, well, at least we got it. Like with our team, like surely we make grand finals. Like that is the minimum, or like top 4 or whatever. If you don't reach that, it could be that whether it's the players of the org feels that they just need to change a pace, like that could happen, right? Because like the thing is as much as core sticking together is beneficial, and I've talked about that several times, and we're seeing those teams do well, at a certain point, sometimes you just need a change. It's not because anyone's bad, right?
Teams will have the amount of coaching staff that a lot of Pacific teams actually have, so the workload sometimes gets a little bit difficult.
Does anyone know Sen is guaranteed champs? Aren't they out?
Do you think that's part of the
like
reason?
Of champs?
In fact,
I don't think it's necessarily part of the reason, but I think it's just a byproduct of how it happens at the end of the day. You know, the workload becomes pretty difficult from that point. For Sharpa, I mean, again, it's a pretty structured veto. I think they're happy that Onside have taken someone out.
No, they're out of play-ins, but aren't they out with points as well? I'm not sure.
Sharpa again selecting Ascent. It's a map that they've been very comfortable on, so I don't think that's too surprising.
But yeah, I mean, the other thing is, is like I know because of the format changing and everything, like there's a lot of questions with contracts and whatnot. But I think to discuss whether a team that is currently favored to be strong at champs and discussing whether they will be able to keep their roster together is like, it's almost disrespectful, I think. You know what I mean? It's almost like being a Debbie Downer with like way ahead of time.
Yeah.
It's like talking about someone's funeral at their like 30th birthday. It's like, well, I mean, I think we should celebrate the birthday first, don't you think? Like,
I mean, they did. They played.
We got some time.
Really well.
Yeah,
Team Secret.
I mean, Breeze, we've seen Sharpa play it so far twice in the play-ins. They beat both DFM and RRQ on this map in third map deciders.
That's only 5 days away, right?
That's going to be a third
My 30th birthday, yeah.
About as good as comfort territory gets for you if you are going to go to a 3-mapper here. For Onside, we have not seen them play Breeze in the play-ins, and it's something that is not nearly repped anywhere near as many as the other maps that they played in Challenges.
Yeah, so we can while we wait for it to start, we can take a look at the America's points.
Compared to like 9 on Haven or something like that, like a lot more on some of the other maps than Breeze.
Yeah, we will be starting off on Ascent. I'm not surprised to see Sharpa pick this into Onside. We saw
how we all doing today?
Team Secret, and I don't think it was the most
Chat, heads up.
Showing, really.
Most likely, I will only be watch partying the first match. Because I got things I got to take care of before my flight tomorrow. I thought my flight tomorrow was in the evening, but it's in the morning, so I just have tonight before I have to fly out for Gamescom. So just as a heads up. But we'll see. I mean, if this is like 2 13-0s, then maybe I'll watch the second round. Yeah, Sentinels is out.
I think it's 2-0 for Sharpa.
They're donezo.
2-0. Okay, that's pretty big.
Still kind of an open field, I guess. Dude, how is this an open field, man?
Like
not even Lev's guaranteed because of these two potentially overtaking them? That's insane. That's so weird.
So Sharpa needs to thank you twice.
That's so weird.
Yeah, actually, if they win today.
Well, I have to agree with you there. I do think Sharper is the stronger team between the two of them, but big time, you've gone for Onside.
Man, really? I'm with Onside today. It pains me because I want to see PTC in playoffs.
But I was much more impressed with them when we saw them play yesterday.
I'm with Onside today.
The cohesion was a little bit better. The individuals were popping a little bit more, and I think they have.
Looks like America's primed to win champs again with so many contenders.
Pilski.
That's precisely why they're not going to win.
Sometimes, so I'm not sure.
Okay. I think this could be a close matchup. These are two teams that have been separated by region.
Do you have any plans on Phantom Blade Zero? I will probably check it out. The thing is originally I had no interest in that game.
But this is a traditional regional matchup where they play
completely
separate, and now they're going to.
That's also from China as well, right? And I think Chinese games, like Chinese AAA games, are worth looking at these days because they're now hitting their stride. Yeah, so I'll probably check it out. I'll probably check it out, especially with the shift in direction that I have. If it wasn't the shift, then it probably wouldn't have been a priority, but I'll probably check it out. When's that game coming out?
If onside win, I'm not going to be super surprised because I
Can I ask a question? Sure. Questions are always welcome. I might not answer all of them, but thank you, Chobra. You're welcome, Moby. Thank you. Thank you for bringing together such a cool team.
Interesting. So you're nodding your head a lot.
On sign.
I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree. Like Chobra had a way harder run, right? Like, and onside got to play us and got to play full sense, and I mean
bold of Vic to throw it to someone who's not unusually on broadcast right 20 seconds in. It's iffy timing, but they wrap it up just in time. I hate Valorant. Is this a fact or an opinion? What, if someone says that? I mean, no, I would say that it's a fact, but it can change. It's not a permanent fact. But if it's I hate Valorant, then that person is talking about their emotions, and so they would be the ultimate decider on whether that's a fact or not. But it's either it's a fact or they're lying. I mean, you could argue that what if they're immature and they don't really know they hate it, they're just frustrated that day, and like, yeah, but you could also argue that they still hated it in that moment. Well, it's a factual statement. It could just be lied about, right? Valorant is bad is mostly an opinion. Obviously, it depends on the thing is as long as you have things to back it up. But when it comes to someone's emotions, if it's them talking about it, I mean, they're the ultimate decider, right? Like, if someone says, I'm sad, you can't be like, well, that's just your opinion. It's like, well, no, they are sad. Like, that's a fact. You might not be sad in the same situation, but they are sad.
We've got
like,
Chobra
they're saying they're sad.
Onside today, the top of Korea and Southeast Asia.
If Envy wants to reach champs, they need to win 6 games in a row.
Very exciting day. We're gonna
believe,
find out
chat. Believe.
On into
hey, Kraken.
Now, both of these teams.
Do you have potato filling subs?
An interesting
what?
Point, though, an argument
like
perhaps that
sub sandwiches?
Maybe had a little bit of an easier run here in playing. So today is going to be the true test as they face against Chobra, who have most of us convinced.
Yeah, I think for Chobra, 2-1 overall, did get knocked into the lower bracket by KRX.
What? Why has he got his? Why has he got his sauna towels on? What is that? That's crazy.
Push themselves into the playoffs and really represent for Thailand.
Yeah, on the other side of the stage, Korea has been a historic region.
My Preds, I'm predicting onside. I hesitate because I don't want either team to get a. It'd be so great to have these two teams in playoffs, like as two challengers reps. That'd be so cool, but we can't.
And I think it is beyond regional bias. They have such a good ecosystem here to help train up challengers team, their academy team. So perhaps
top 4 is in Busan. Next week is still in the same arena, and then top 4 is in Busan. Yes.
What do you make of these two teams in terms of like stylistic?
I mean, it's not that it's not that I'm like not confident. I mean, the thing is I don't think it's a one-sided game. I think. The problem is onside definitely depends on how they are feeling about their game today. I think Sharper is much more easier to predict how they will play, and they will play well. So I think it's onsides to win or lose in a certain sense, right? That doesn't mean that Sharper like has it easy if onside plays poorly, but you guys know what I mean. Like, you know, Sharper will play up to a certain point. Whether onside can play to beat that or not is like the question. They definitely can. Whether they'll show up today or not is the big question. But I'm only hesitating because I would like to see Sharper win as well. But I would say it's like if you asked about my confidence, it would be like, I would say it's 60-40. 60-40 onside, not one-sided.
when you play against Chobra the first couple of times, right?
Yeah, but if if both Ziesta and Ray are like feeling good, like even if they're not stomping the first rounds, like then it'll be
I think it's good for them.
much more in favor of them, I think.
Teams, when they meet them on the first time, they're gonna struggle a lot.
Let's add another lower bracket and make the losers of this in the next match fight for an additional slot,
just
randomly.
They have a lot of protocol that you need to get through and discover first.
Yeah, I mean, I see it. We'll see how it plays out today. Taking a look at the agent comps, talking about Chobra, Pilsky.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep, you've got that Sage on Sharper.
That they've been playing every single time they played a set so far.
Hello, YK. No, one of the teams today is Thai. Sharper is Thai. Onside is Korean. And both teams are, I think, yeah, Sharper's all Thai, right? And Onside's all Korean.
Yeah,
so
Onside Gaming, they're sticking with that neon finish.
Playoffs will be 2 weeks. So next week will be all here in this arena, and then the top 4. So like upper finals, lower semis, and then lower finals, and then grand finals. So the last 3 days will be at Busan.
And Ray used to be the second duelist. Yeah. Now Hermes is on the lug row and
damn. So the sign says we had to show up for a content shoot, so we figured we might as well watch the first map. That's funny.
Today that will be their win condition.
Gamba? Oh, we got no mods today? All good. I'll get you guys. We'll have it go for a little longer.
It's hard to say. We saw Varel in the audience, another Ascended team here to witness who the stronger team's going to be, and to cast us through today, we got Paper and Achilleos reunited.
Sharper versus Onside, map 1 Ascent. Whose pick was this?
This is it, the last day. 4 out of 5 for both of us. It's been a bit of a long weekend here.
Sharper. I should have known that.
Many more exciting matches to go through. 2 more, in fact. And starting off with Sharper versus Onside, I think this could end up being a banger.
I think so. I think it has to be, right? Like, 2 of the best, Ascension teams we have that have qualified here. One gets through no matter what. That's exciting. That somebody is going to make that run all the way from Ascension to play in.
All right, Gamba's up.
Just who's it going to be? We don't know for sure. It's tough. It's really tough to judge. 2 very different teams, 2 very different play styles. They could not be more.
Love the 2023 Pacific League venue.
I think an interesting clash of styles.
Yeah, 2023 is actually the same. Yeah. Oh, the holograms and stuff. Yeah.
As we get ready to go into the action, of course, we also have to say happy birthday to our ever-present, omnipresent viewer and co-streamer, Sliggy. Happy birthday. 67 years old.
Yeah, he's getting up there close to my age.
Yeah. He's beyond that.
Yeah.
But, happy birthday to Sliggy.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into this one now. Onside. We'll be starting off on the defenders' half here on Ascent.
What about T1 and DFM?
As we've seen on this map,
honestly, that one I think is a 50-50. I know that sounds, for T1 fans, that's probably like, what? But, like, I think that's a 50-50, man. I don't know.
You would think. It does kind of depend, of course, on onside. Like, if they're
all right.
really good at the attacker
I'm predicting onside, but I'm hoping both teams play really well. I think there's a good chance we go all 3 maps with these 2 teams.
Loves that defender side was able to make a huge run back the last time on this map. So
Gamba will close at the end of the pistol. I think that's what the mods usually do, so I'll just keep with that.
Kind of a 4-1 split, very standard stuff for Sharper. They're going to run a lot of that early.
Okay, lots of camera noise on B just to kind of bait them in. It gets cleared immediately, and there's no reaction. There's no other setup. There's no trap play. So Onside's pretty confident it's A.
As far as they go. Got the trips in decent places. Hermes is ready.
Oh, the crossfire's got to be good, though. Ooh, that's just to hide away. Oh, but they break the tree one first, which is kind of annoying for Hermes. They got to pick and choose. Onside's got to pick and choose where to fight first. Do they fight Kadum first? They do. But it's a trade. So now they're all bunched up. They don't have information, so they got to go back. Cam check. Nobody's B at least. So you're going to take 2 and 2, mid and A. That does make the defense weaker. Defense loses out on that, actually, because they have to reset. The only thing is you don't have your Neon if you're Sharper, but they're a Sage comp. They'll be fine on the pistol. Winner goes directly to the lower bracket of playoffs, yeah. Yes. So these teams basically don't have any extra chances, like all the way to the end. And obviously, being challengers teams, both of them have to go all the way to the end to get to champs. You gotta left click. You gotta left click. Come on. Dude, so many pros these days are way too reliant on the right click. You gotta pick and choose when, which is good when. Oh, good wall. Kind of bait them into that. I mean, if he had gotten that first one instantly, there was a chance with the health, but the quick rotate back mid from Sharper was good with the reset.
You're gonna be feeling really good after getting this pistol round win, and it's just worked out in the end for Niz.
You know.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, he did what he needed to do, got the kill, basically secured the round off of it.
Hello, Demon Lord. How's it going?
Sharper holds on.
Oh, they're getting the energy up. That's good.
Feeling very good about the way he called that round, and he should. Did a nice job of finding that open space in short, realizing that onside would rotate away from it. You get an identification onto Wolverine.
But not on the two players that are playing at main here, but Vandal's still going to be pretty favored, and Kadoom able to go ahead and isolate that. Wolverine coming away with one, his opinion.
Whoa, with the Vandal as well. And he's close to his ult, so the econ's looking good. And chances are they're gonna have to save. Laz can continue to look for kills. He only has a ghost. I don't know what Opinia had. I assume he had at least something. Oh, Laz even gets that. Well, now you know where the last one is.
Cloudy will stop this.
Oh, they want to give it to Kadoom. Cloudy's got to go all the way. I mean, he doesn't have time, really, does he?
Need to get towards the spike.
Yeah, he needs to die, but he doesn't want to give it to Kadoom. You don't really have a choice, man. Oh, man.
Can't do anything about it. They wouldn't even allow him to pick up the ghost. Nicely done there by Sharper. Lose two players, that's A-OK in that round, because you're still going to be able to buy up into this bonus pretty nicely. Very sharp shot.
I mean, just really good. The paranoia was really good. The relay bolt pushes them back. You swing, you know that they're pushed back, so you go for the paranoia afterwards. Guarantees the hit on both. Easy peasy. That wasn't even like hyper neon stuff. It was just slow and steady. 5-1. You gotta, I mean, you have to push out at times, but this is not the round you want to do that aggressively on, so it's always the toughest round, I think. If you don't win the pistol on defense as a double duelist, I think this is always the trickiest, trying to figure out how you want to hold your defaults. Wolverine's going to hold aggressive.
Oh, that volley is going to be very late.
Okay, Ziesta does trade that, but you have no info. Ray is caught.
Up by that shock dart.
And now Ziesta, you giving up all of this. So like Hermes is looking for it, but he doesn't know if they're going through window. And you can tell he looks up for a brief second. Ziesta knows like this is a risk, and Ray doesn't. They're not talking about it. Oh, it's a brutal start. Oh, and this time he's ready to be on the wall. That's the little TikTok wall from Opinia. I think you gotta save. I think you gotta save. And honestly, an early timeout might not hurt here.
He'd love to try, but he's kind of boxed in.
Like, you've already, like, the first 2 rounds are done. The special rounds are done. Talk about whether you're going to commit more to trap plays or push-outs. And then, like, what's the protocol after?
But given the slow pace, the wrap back towards main, they're not going to try to win this round.
Yeah, one off res. Neon ult is there. Those two can buy time for Hunter's Fury. The Fury of the Hunter.
Is looking for that second kill, can't get it, but BTC has the cleanup. 3-0-4, right back on his feet.
Well, they're very much on top of this, and this is some of the problems.
I mean, it's not. Listen, I think the reason I think it's very likely, I think they both are probably feeling good about their map pick. I mean, onside, the Haven, I think Sharper will be fine on Haven, but we'll see. Onside should feel very good on it, especially with the role swaps they had, I think, actually. But
it is tough, don't get me wrong, because of the way that Sharper usually plays. You're
dude,
not anticipating that Kadoom's just going to
Niz always giving it to him.
Like he did, so it's tough to read them because they do vary from time to time. It's not like it's always going to be dragging that clock down to the last second. PTC's got a good feel
There's
for
the
the
timeout.
of the game when he needs to dial up some high tempo.
Figure out what you want to do.
Got to find a way to frustrate him. That's kind of how we've seen him.
You gotta. I think you gotta go with trap plays rolling around this guy or this guy. I mean, yeah, it's either that or you gotta do push outs with these two or these or that 3 or this 3, right? The double duelist and that.
Just giving the keys to the kingdom.
Oh my gosh. That's so sad, dude. That sequence of signs said, on our way here, we got into a fight or an argument, and one of our friends went home. And the other two signs said, let's, listen, we want to make it up. Like, we apologize. That's so sad. That's so sad. Oh, that's so sad.
Sharper. Should be a decently easy cleanup here. We'll have to see.
Feels bad, man.
Through. As it's Siesta begging them to come pushing down Cat. We'll have a listen in with Sharper though as they look to pilot this hand.
That's adorable that they made those signs though. Does it get all the way to line? I don't think it does, especially if you're checking every sign. Oh, no, it does. Ah! Oh, he got one though. Oh, that's it. That's the round.
So far, so good. There's a clean little swing and a shot from Ray, but after that, completely stranded. No real way out, so.
And you've got the insurance from Laz coming around mid. I mean, ideally, Niz gets at least one. So I don't think Niz should be too cautious here. Otherwise, Laz is going to get both. Oh, nice shot. He's like, oh, well, that's not the gun I wanted.
Narrow little hole behind the gen to spray away at, so PTC able to find that in the end. Still deathless.
Hey, V-Lord. I am predicting onside, but honestly, I'm just a fan of both teams on this one. You know, onside, it's the hype of Siesta, it's Mobugi's new team. They just looked good in Challengers Korea. They're young. We love to see the next talent. But Sharper, I've talked about it, I've talked everyone's ears off about this. I'm a big fan of PTC. It's so good to see him back. He's been calling a good game. Opinion's been popping off. And, I mean, they're the only tie team left out of the 3 in play-ins, so. I mean, either one would be good. Either one would be good. But I'm predicting onside, but emotionally, I don't even know if I'm even skewed 51 towards onside. I might be 50-50, honestly. Yeah, so Sharper's going to play slow because they're expecting a big change from onside. So it looks like they want to check if it was going to be an aggressive play. It's not. So now they're going to be wary of trap plays. But there isn't a strong one here. Siesta has the op, so they're relying on the op a little bit. Which is why Hermes is just going to rotate early so that Siesta can just make sure that it's not a pinch while he even gets ahead of it. Risky, but gets them so much information. So now you know. This is clear. This is clear. So it's like, and you've got a trip in mid. I don't know why Hermes went back. Why did he go back there? That was such a weird call from onside. You knew mid was clear.
At this point,
I mean, I get that Siesta was taking a risk, but you had to just let him take that risk on his own.
Unable to find that one. Now you're boxed in. You'll slide again, drops down. Will be able to find one, but Opinion just turns back, kills them all.
Dude, they had the stack, and they knew it wasn't a pinch. Maybe they thought it was a rotate. They wanted to take mid. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. I guess they thought it was a rotate. I mean, you got to stick to your guns. I think onside's getting a little too antsy about, like, we need to be ahead of things. You got to just be confident to take retakes after a certain amount of time. It's pretty brutal.
And it's them 5-0 from the attacker side.
Yep.
Yeah, they had a good opening ceremony for the grand finals in CN.
We were talking about this yesterday. Wanted to see this map be a little bit more attacker side in Pacific.
Yeah.
Discord lounge check. I'll get back to it later, Sushan. Let's focus on the game.
The way that onside just aren't hitting their shots.
Well, and it's also just some bad decision making from onside. Like, you were calling for it, and I'm thinking the same thing for Siesta to not over-aggress on this angle.
I mean, I actually think Siesta's play is fine. It's just very high risk, high reward. But the moment they got that info, they should have just stuck with A and then retake B. You already had mid control anyway. The retake would have been okay. It's just it's a shame. It's just this classic case of, like, we're double duels. We have to be ahead of things. We have to, like, be ready on both sides every time. We don't want to get mind-gamed, and it's a bit brutal. And now Sharper doesn't even have to play tricks to be ahead of him, really. They just have to play standard, and they know that on, like, someone of PTC's caliber is going to know that, oh, these guys are just overreacting. They're going to overreact.
Alt charges, dude, and he's got a Bucky. This is easy. You get the overdrive off a kill, bang. Round win.
Paper thing.
I'll give you $10 out of my pocket if they win this round.
All right. I'm in.
I mean, that's a deal. He ain't got nothing to lose.
Don't gamble, kids. Bad.
This isn't gambling. This is just you giving me money.
That's true. Okay,
that's good.
Well, Kadoom.
Yeah, they announced, or somebody announced, that Yinsu and Lyser would be on the desk.
There he goes. Your win condition is fallen.
It's off. Oh, no.
I think my money is safe.
Yeah.
Raid is going to go for a reposition, a repeak, but Laz is there. 4K for him, 6-0 for Sharper.
Yeah, Sharper could be really tough to go up against when they're, especially when they're in the zone.
Did you watch?
No. Great reads, good plays.
I missed it.
You know, they're able to defend.
I barely took a look. I only know the maps, like this match score, not even the map scores of the EMEA games yesterday. Was Kachao just going insane?
Especially if they kind of sense that you're going to change the tempo, that you're going to go for those aggressive pushes on the extremities of the map, they often will have an ante for ready and waiting for you. In this case, just a player. That's an early relay bull.
Oh,
okay. Cloudy,
dude, you got spotted and you stuck around. That's confidence getting the better of Opinia there.
This round.
Kachao went Kachao. Kachao.
5 ults.
Kachao.
Here for onside. Who absolutely need to convert this.
Truly speed himself.
They really do.
Close to the BO3 kill record. Damn.
They knew what it meant. It's an attempt by Kadoom there to sell that they were going to.
Man, there's a good chance we're going to see him all the time next year. That's the exciting part, isn't it?
Able to hold on for now.
Chat, we're going to see a lot of new faces next year, I think. Well, depending on how closely you follow it. I think in the beginning, I think everyone's going to be excited to see new faces, and depending on the roster shuffles, in the beginning you're still going to see mostly familiar faces when it comes to like the cups and then the internationals, just because like they just know how to handle that situation better. But any of these teams that like have a core that have stuck around for a while and now they're just coming of age, or like now they have that opportunity, we'll see them grow throughout the year. Should be good.
Left invested. Siesta cannot escape. Gets revealed. Taken down on the wall. Bang Cloudy.
Oh, they're shaky too. Onside's shaky too. I mean, everything. Sharper is just ahead in everything. That was kind of a win condition.
Not going to get the connection that he was looking for. No flash pound.
Dude, that was such a good try from Kadoom though. It hides Niz right as the Phoenix ult ends, so that they have to come out and check. And dude, that's big play from Kadoom to draw the attention of the Phoenix. Big play from Kadoom. He does die, and then Niz shows himself on the left side. And they're trying to insert one while keeping eyes on that side, but Niz just swings out the other.
Just brutal. Good tag there from Niz.
Well, they weren't fighting. Niz isolates that. He purposely shows himself. What happens is that before that, he purposely shows himself in the other door, so they're covering that door while they're walking in. It's just, I mean, if anything, the Cypher should have started looking on the other door earlier, like to his left earlier, but they probably, you know, the idea would have been to just keep sightlines on that first door. Niz just kind of baits them into that, really. Now, yes, in a perfectly ideal scenario, you would be creeping up together, and so that you can swing out. But like, that's like really high level of play. Like that one, I think it's not so much that Onside played it terribly. It's just Sharper played that really well, and I think it starts with Kadoom. I think it starts with Kadoom sliding out to bait Wolverine to stop.
It's a lot of things that need to change very, very soon. And that's why you have to rip the second time out.
Yeah, I mean, also just like aim and confidence is like way higher on Chobra right now.
A team that is so good on their defender side on this map. You're already.
I mean, I would say Sharper is playing quite well, and they're not really making like the only mistake I could really nitpick is like Opinia getting a little confident on that TikTok wall after he was spotted the first time and just staying there. Like that's like the one thing out of 7 rounds. So it's not so much. I don't think it's like Sharper playing. The thing is, I think Sharper PTC realized very early, after the first 2 rounds that they didn't have to do anything fancy. They just have to not make mistakes, and Onside's making the mistakes for them. So Onside's definitely playing a bit poorly, but Sharper's also like not really making any mistakes. So, you know, not to say that Sharper isn't doing anything worthy. Oh, big paranoia though. Oh, and the wall's been used as well, and Opinia's dead. Okay, this might be it. The trap plays are coming in. We talked about it. Either you got a hyper aggress or you got a trap play. They finally pivot after 7 rounds.
Get a good hard read.
We're getting scary 13-0 territory. Well, you said it in chat. Now it's not going to happen. Yeah, the trap play after trap play. They're figuring it out. Slight off angle. Well. Yeah, I tell you what, he tagged him though. He tagged him with the recon. Okay. Okay. Let's calm down, Onside boys. I don't know, man. Niz 7-1-4. Not full health though.
Can he do it again? Back-to-back Red Bull clutches this one.
Oh, he's waiting to make sure. Okay. Very nice and calm.
And okay, Onside at long last get themselves on the board.
It's sad that we will not see Ka-Chow until next year. Oh, because even if he makes it, he can't play at Champs, right? Or wait, is he done? Did they lose yesterday? Wait, I thought they won yesterday. Did they win yesterday?
Able to kind of take some better positioning.
Am I misremembering?
Just hiding behind that box, playing a little anti-neon there. Oh, nice shot from
but I assume you mean because even if they made it, he wouldn't be able to play.
Siesta reads the positioning.
Who do I want to win in CN? I mean, I'm very partial to Tai Lu.
Something a little bit unorthodox in that 1v3.
They were my dark horse hype pick at the beginning of the year, and I will stick with them.
A lot of ults here though for Sharper.
4 aces in 5 matches is crazy though from Ka-Chow. And now they're doing the like mini aggression and then trap plays afterwards. Oh, okay, sure, okay, yeah, I was about to say. No, that took a little while.
A second. Kadum eliminated yet again. Looks for that third.
Oh!
Phantom
Supremacy?
Eliminated and Wolverine still working his way over.
I mean, the timing was pretty good on the backup there, but they can't hold on to it before Wolverine gets here.
The second round win for Onside. Otherwise, it's going to be 8 into the hands of Sharper. I just don't see how you separate this.
I mean, yeah, if he's not getting that early kill, then...
Just might.
How much is
He's got 1 charge left there for Niz to get the Hunter's Fury online, so looks like you just don't want to pass that over for free. So we'll just go for the save. It's a great response from Sharper. They drop the 1 round. They just come right back into this one swinging.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean
I'm glad he saved.
Really
after a while, you
TPs,
just know that you don't have the time to clear everything.
Something we haven't seen from him that I remember yet in Pacific. Going up on that box, way up there, at least if it got red, it got dealt with quickly in a previous encounter here. They have no idea. I mean, they're not
Hermes didn't survive long enough, I guess. PTC got distracted, but everyone else was still on to him.
Clearly they hadn't
That's unfortunate.
They hadn't figured it out. And then Niz is able to collect 2 huge kills for him. Saves the round.
Kadum 10, 8, and 3. He's racked up some more deaths now. If Onside can get the last 3 rounds, we might have a game. But otherwise, I mean, we'll see though. We might still have a bit of a game on our hands just because if they win the pistol, like they'll fight with more confidence on their attacking side. I don't think they'll have, but it's just if they don't get 4, I think they'll run out of gas before they can actually make the comeback.
Okay, they're now Well, starting to consider a scale forward. Oh. And Wolverine, yep.
Small start to great beginnings. What, the watch streak? Yeah, that's not corny. Everything has to start somewhere. I respect it. Appreciate it.
Sneak in underneath the stairs to see if he can punish Wolverine trying to reaggress into that space. I think the thing I don't right now
it does feel like onsides yeah, just stack B. Like if you've rotated and you've got kill trips, like you should, and you have a trip to make sure that you don't actually aggress against CT, you should just be fighting to keep it, really. Like we should be seeing more of that. Ooh, that almost got Hermes killed, man. Okay, positions are good from onside. It's 5v4. Ults, nothing from both sides. Big double peek. Clear out the close box. Oh, dude, Wolverine almost might have gotten both of them killed. Huge from Apinya. Huge from Apinya.
Oh, he's back in form today. It's another 4K and another round of Chobra.
Damn.
It just feels like Onside doesn't have that retake magic that we saw yesterday, where they were able to just time and time again, you know, be able to play for retakes and make it work off of their double duelist synergy.
Just remembered that your phone was in the laundry and it got a treatment of the washing machine. Damn.
I don't know why he looks so
I hope it's okay. Narrate versus ZP had 18 first plus of 4 first deaths with 58 kills. May across 33 had 54 kills and 16 with 13 first kills to 2 first deaths. That's crazy. Dude, May was like the greatest player of all time against Zayna.
But I mean, time and again,
Pinya means pineapple, so it makes sense Pinya is being prickly for onside. Oh man, the pun gates have been opened. Oh, ooh, that one hurts for Ziesta.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm pretty sure it happened.
What's up, No Void? Welcome, welcome.
And it happened with KRX. They dropped it. But then I think it happened at EMEA as well with Foot.
Oh, really?
I think it was Foot versus Liquid. I'm gonna look back.
I mean, it would make sense. Let's see, Cloudy can do some more damage as Siesta goes swinging in with a stinger, doing a good job. Yep, Cloudy gets another.
But Niz able to find 2. Gives them a shout. It's an empty B site. They go sprinting over there. And he has that Hunter's Fury.
Shadows traveling.
30 seconds
Pass
left.
the spike over to PTC.
I mean,
I don't know.
does Niz use his ult? I mean, also like I know Omen ult isn't the greatest thing in the world, but surely with Niz already having ult, like, surely we just give it to PTC.
Does it matter?
Yeah, I'd rip it. Yep, I was like, I would rip it to prevent the push in, but they're in. I wouldn't have used it on market, honestly. That was kind of weird. I wouldn't have tried to secure this kill. I would just make sure that PTC doesn't get flanked and use it like this way so they can't come through lane.
Maybe able to make this 9-3. I can't find it. I don't remember who the hell they played against.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, man. Good start. Good play from Ziesta.
I haven't watched VCT yesterday or transfer. I mean, Nongshim is looking a lot better. It's ideal if T1 gets eliminated today because that's one less team that has a chance of overcoming in points, but it still comes down to how the initial rounds of playoffs goes.
Well, one more to go in this half.
Primarily GE and then like, because the thing is like, it would help if Paper X was in the grand finals, but also Nongshim's playing Paper X in the first round, right? So it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation for Nongshim. Oh.
Wolverine tagged up. Flash going through.
Wow, ult in the middle of the smoke. Ballsy, just to buy time. He's got to protect himself. He knows. Ah, if he had, I mean, he knew. Oh, that was an NT. 2v1. Have to do it. They're weak. It's doable. You got shock darts. It is very doable, but the trips. Oh, the trips. Oh, he's not going to hear that first trip either.
He's just TP'd right behind him.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, I thought he was going to stick it.
The trip.
It would have been
He hears it.
Stylish way to close out the half.
Oh, the fact that he doesn't have his trips anymore, it hurts.
Made the noise. Going for the lock you drop as they just dance around Jen.
Isolates. Okay. He knows the last one's super weak.
Low on health, the classic.
Oh, you gotta let dude. Just spam it, bro.
BTC survives and Sharper.
I mean, I don't know. With the health he had left, you would have needed more than one bullet, so I get it. I get it. Ah, that's brutal. That one, the right click is fine. He just missed.
We couldn't do much on our attacker side.
Man.
Last time we played this map, well, that is a very different story against you.
Wolverine knew. Wolverine, like, the thing is Wolverine, I think the ult there was fine. Like, it's the best thing he could have done. He needed to buy more time. He also knew that he had to defend his own, like, spirit or body or whatever we want to call it, where he returns to. He just didn't win the fight. So.
Down a player or two, still able to get through those rounds.
Well, Apina is looking back in form.
Yeah, Apina is looking good, man. Apina and Niz are, like, friggin' absolutely killing it right now for Sharper this whole tournament, I think.
Very much.
Let's actually see. That's what it feels like thinking back to the games.
What, 2 4Ks in there?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Well, Barrel Boys.
None. All apply.
Are you okay, Foxy?
Trying to cheer them on. He's communicating with the camera.
The ratings are so skewed. Niz at the top for Sharper.
That's fair, though. I get that.
Really? Apina is lower than I would have thought, but I guess he's just steady and consistent.
Some fans of the Korean casters, too. That's nice to see.
Damn, look at these guys. Look at these one tricks, chat.
I feel like, again,
damn.
they're probably pretty good on their attacker side in this map, but I don't know if it's good enough.
Yo, what's up, Yissel? Yeah, no, I mean, I would say that this is done. Onside, if they win the pistol, they can get the momentum to bring it back a couple times, but... I mean, and listen, these days Valorant's very streaky, but I think given Sharper strengths and what they're good at, like, and the Sage, they probably still close it out without too big of a problem. But it could get to, like, I don't know, 7 rounds maybe if Onside wins the pistol. So weird that TI is having its grands in 4 in the afternoon. Oh yeah, it's the grands and it was already in the second map, huh?
Exactly, getting started. Hermes does find Apina, though, over towards mid, but now Wolverine taken down. Side of the corner, Niz not quite able to track down that enemy Neon, so Ziesta.
That was smooth from Ziesta.
Tagged up.
Dude, I saw a post on the Dota subreddit of someone who got, like, scammed outside the arena. They were told that it was, like, exclusive signature photo card. What?
I think a second 4K for him as well.
Well, it's over.
He'll find the defuse. It's going to be another pistol going over to Sharper as they're now up to 11.
Well, this is one of the rounds.
Which types of comps do you enjoy the most? Harbor Viper, double dash, double ground duelist, or 1 dash 1 ground? 1 dash 1 ground.
You know, the big game picture
do we prefer the surf and turf or?
Identify that lurk and
what do I enjoy the most?
On this hold and you make it even numbers. But then Ray, you know he's there. Kadoom knows he's there.
It's tough.
Ray still wins that fight, but
I just think it's ridiculous. I don't think we see enough Harbor for how good I think he is in the current setup, and so I would like to see that more. But the problem with Harbor Viper or Harbor any double controller with Harbor is that if it's not played well, it looks terrible, right? Like, for instance, Neon Phoenix, even if it's not played well, like, it can look okay because it can, it can just be fragging and it can just be flashy a couple rounds, and it's like, yeah, they're not the best at it, but it was still fun to watch. If you play Harbor Viper or even Harbor Omen, like, if you're not good at the actual comp, then it's just not fun because it's slow, it's not intriguing, there's no macro, so it's a bit iffy in that sense.
They have the opportunity to maybe. Okay, they win. That's a huge fight that Wolverine just wins right there.
I mean, it's a massive.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do I enjoy the most?
Who else could be in market?
Oh.
But now the spill forward. Cloudy going to be able to find another. Wolverine takes down Pina. Last PTC to try to fight it out, and it's going to be Laz yet again.
Jeez, 13-2.
Last one standing. You see that frustration, Wolverine. Being like,
I mean,
so
I
damn
think
close.
I would have to. I think I'd have to
Point.
choose between.
Yeah, they really were right there in the thick of it. It's a good kill here because Wolverine's able to pull Sharper out of their tucked-in positions with that kill because that
I mean, I think I'd choose between a Harbor comp, like any Harbor double controller, or a Neon Yoru comp. And I know what everyone's gonna say. Well, that's because Nongshin plays Neon Yoru. And it's like, yeah, that's partially true. But I think Neon Yoru is more fun to watch than Neon Phoenix.
Those stingers almost.
As much as I'm a Phoenix enjoyer, and I've thought that it's finally time for Phoenix to shine, Neon Yoru is more intriguing to watch than Neon Phoenix for sure.
Keep this from being a 13-2.
What is going on with the Klongs in chat? The big question again, Secret go to champs? No. That's one question I know I can answer.
And for the moment, Pina, the one dialed in, looking to try to shut down the approach from mid. Slow orb will...
The Undying ult. Damn. Man, actually, I do miss watching Dota. Dota's so fun to watch.
Well,
Phoenix is too simple. Well, yeah, the thing is like the interesting part of Phoenix is like how you change tempo and whether you can like force orb fights well. But when most teams are doing the same thing, it just gets repetitive, right? There can still be some good like trap plays and whatnot, but the thing is basically Phoenix definitely is less complex than other agents. Yep, the countdown. 1v5, 0. But there's also not even a need to max out what you can do with Phoenix to begin with, because you can. Why do that when you can just fight? You know what I mean? And that's something that all of us have like criticized about Valorant this year. Is that why do that when you can just fight?
Tightly contested, you know, Sharper always.
Yeah, the ult orbs increased to 7 is like. Oh, dude, I think Cloudy was giving a big thumbs up to Niz. I mean, I think that nerf to the Phoenix ult was just like they felt they needed to do something, but it was like middle of the year, so they didn't want to like do anything crazy. I mean, to be fair, that plus the Yoru rebuff is making Yoru teams at least go back to Yoru. So they're in some ways it actually balances it out, because at least there's less teams playing Phoenix now. So
could be nerves again. I don't know for sure for onside, but I hope they can figure it out quick for Haven and show us, you know.
Full sense looking at this, wondering why didn't they play Ascent?
Really high level stuff. Here in this one, not really able to achieve that same level.
Yeah, so now we'll have like, I mean, in some ways, honestly, I think it could, we'll see how it actually develops, especially with the map pool. But with Abyss coming back as well, we could have an interesting look at basically Santiago teams versus London teams. And then kind of like the champs teams at champs. Like champs could end up being very interesting, because we can have like every team kind of go back to the comps they liked.
And we were talking about this before this match started. A little bit of predictions for Sharper.
So and like at the end of the day, it's still double duelist. It's still Flash and Neon. Like the highlights are gonna look similar, but the reason I say it's interesting is because we've rarely gotten a champs where the first Masters teams can go back to what worked and feel good. You know what I mean? So like. So in that sense, it could be a fun narrative to be like, all right, well, like who's like actually the best at what they do? Well, that's why I said the champs teams. The champs teams, in my opinion, they would be like the NRGs and the Paper X's, where they kind of just said, screw what everyone else is doing, we do what we do best. And in Paper X's case, they're ahead in points, so like they can experiment even further. So they're going in as the champs teams, and when I say the champs teams is when we've oftentimes talked about champs, we've talked about in VCT, right? Like Masters 1 is teams who figure out the meta the fastest, right? These are meta chasers.
question
And
for all
then
these teams, of course, is how
Masters
the mental
2
reset going into map 2
is
onside,
who adapts
we
the
feel
best.
Like they haven't been truly tested until this particular matchup.
And then
facing the
Champs
top of the,
is who's like the most consistent.
Right now, they're gonna have to find it within them to reset.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely a little bit
Right?
worried.
So,
a lot
like
the
NRG, Paper X, these would be teams that go in here where like you know what you're best at and you work around the limitations to figure that out. So, but I think we could finally have a Champs where like all three do well there. Won't meta makers be apt than chasers?
I mean, I agree. In a way, I kind of feel like Sharper probably.
It depends. Did they make the meta or did Riot in the offseason?
Like, we were meant to stop full this game.
Makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think prepping for full sets because they kept hyping up Primi actually. So I imagine prepping for Primi and then facing.
So I hadn't thought about that, but now that you guys asked, I think if you frame it that way, Champs could be pretty hype. I think Champs could be pretty hype.
Like that Sharper simply outfragged them. They had really good mid rounding thanks to BTC.
Yeah,
Oh, Sharper did way more than just outfrag them for sure. Sharper looked good. Sharper looked good. I mean, if it's gonna be like this, I 100% want Sharper in playoffs. So wait, this team goes into when they're said this team would be going into
and it just wins out
here.
Starts that snowball, starts that momentum going, and onside
right?
Yeah, this is where you would have liked to see.
So
Cloudy
this is
push
Nongshim.
get some info, some map space. There was multiple.
This is
retakes on
KRX.
B that did not go the way of onside gaming.
So this team
Even
goes
when
in
they
here,
had
and the
that advantage,
loser,
that's a
it
big
doesn't
clutch
flip
from
the
Niz.
first time.
You'll see a multi-frag here for Opinia. I love that onside.
Dude, the
we
challengers teams, no matter
Sharper
what,
onto
their
the
first
backside a couple
opponent
of
is
times, but they say
either
small
Paper
marking.
X or
Onside
Nongshim.
break it, play front side.
Holy.
But unfortunately,
That's
when it comes
brutal.
To a 5v3 retake here, in fact, a 5v2 retake here, Kadum and Opinia from inside the side
brutal.
just tear them apart coming back on in. That's going to be very frustrating when
Hey, what's up, Paradox? Sharper
That was the story of this
stomped on
map for me.
onside.
Every
Onside took
time
too
the
long to
round
wake
would
up,
break
and
down,
individually, and
Sharper
even
would
then, just
find their way back in.
team-wise,
Even
Sharper
if
was
they were behind,
way
they
better.
would use the space on the map. They would hit the great multi-kills. I feel like
Hello,
onside,
Wunk.
the worst team in
Chobra,
every
you are no
respect
longer at
in
the
that
venue?
map.
Hey,
They have to
Polarize.
turn it around.
Yeah, I only
Absolutely.
go to the
Cyber
venue during the
was
Nongshim
pointing out
games.
when
In
we
the
were
past,
watching,
like if the
just
finals are in
green
the
room
venue, I
that
would have gone
Sharper
because
does
it's just
have
close
these
by,
tendencies,
and they don't have like
onside
extra
needs
boosts
be
to
able
invite other
catch
people.
them.
But
Of course, I don't know how they prep for Sharper, and I do
yeah,
want to
just
ask
during
you
the
guys,
Nongshim
you know,
ones.
in this case, what can onside do? Because that was so dominant by Sharper, and it doesn't help when you have players like Opinia and
If
Niz
I was
both
here
popping
next week,
off.
I might have gone in
My
next week
favorite,
for the
saying is
playoffs,
you
like
can't
for most of the
counter-strat
games.
individual
But
brilliance. Like,
yeah,
at the end of the
just
day,
chilling
if
at
the
home,
other
taking
team
it
has
easy.
shooters, if Opinia is multi-fragging you every
Well, the venue's
time
not
you try to
far,
complete a
but
retake, if you know, Kadum is finding these entries, if you have Niz, who've said is incredibly underrated, he just continues to have
one-sided
these crazy
gaming.
multi-frags.
That's
just
that's good.
insanely sharp. You just can't do anything against that.
That's good.
Onside is
That's
always
actually
on the play
good.
Against Full Sense, their individuals were popping. They were going toe-to-toe with
Yo,
Full Sense, that team
Balix.
famous for shooting hard. And
Yo,
getting
Balix,
the
I was just
better
talking
of
about
it.
this.
It's
What
like
do you
it's
think?
vanished
You think this
overnight.
might be
They
the
have to
first
find
champs
that
where we
formula.
can finally
Surely,
see
there is
Masters
an
1
answer.
meta
It can't
versus
just be,
Masters
they
2
shoot
meta
better than us. I know they're
versus
sharper
like
esports, but
the
like, there's gotta
overall
be an answer.
all-rounders
What do
like
you do
Paper
at
X
this
and
point? You
Energy?
can't give up.
Well, I mean, I think you have to sort of write that off as your
With the
opponent's
return
map
of,
pick. I don't think
your
Ascent
Runeon?
is a very good map for them in general.
Yeah.
So they just have to know that Haven is more comfortable. I think.
Should I want
you know,
a Thai
we saw them
super
change
team or
those
status
roles
quo
there.
if I
They'll
want them to
probably
do
run the
well?
same thing that they did yesterday.
What,
But they
next
were
year?
able to shine on Haven. So I think
I don't
all you
know.
can do is put that map out of your mind, and you have to.
I can no
recruit
longer
as fast as
gamba
you can.
channel points because I'm
Worth
back in
mentioning, I mean,
Singapore.
there is a podium that you did just
That's
see
crazy.
Sharper get 13-2 by KRX on this map, so there is a little bit of a blueprint of how to beat that style. I think they abused the Yoru that PTC was playing and abused a lot of his tendencies, so I think
Well, the
that
chat
that's
should
another
find out on the
team
next
that has
episode
shown
of
you the
Perfect
ability
Read.
to beat
Wow.
Sharper on this map. Although, I'm kind of
It's pretty
wondering
good.
if Sharper
On
will
that
see
note,
back
for everyone here, I'll
back
put
to
up an
some
announcement on
other
YouTube and
that
Discord.
result. I could
Perfect
definitely
Read
see
won't
them
be coming
doing
back
something
until
like that,
after
so I wanna
playoffs
see if there's
because
gonna
I'm
be some kind of
gone
comp
next
change
week
to throw onside
because I'm
option for
traveling.
Sharper, or whether they'll continue backing themselves with that Yoru style. For onside, I love that comp change here. We just saw Ray drop almost 30 on this map yesterday. I loved Wolverine's Chamber as well. It was a departure from what they played in challenges. Part of that was down to something that Siren was talking about in the opening death segment as well. With
SCA
the
doing
going
its
out
part
of the
blocking
roster
Twitch
and Hermes coming
gambling.
in, they've had to shuffle a couple of the roles around.
Let's
to
go,
kind of compensate
SCA.
for that. but in this case it ended
The
up
meta will be
working out
diverse, but
well
not the
for
way
Onside
people
Gaming.
expect
The
it. I
first
think the
time we've
CN teams have a
seen
decent
Siesta
read
play
that isn't
anything but
standard.
Neon.
Yeah,
And in
CN
elimination
meta
game,
entering the
when
fray
you're
would be
playing
interesting
nothing but
too.
Neon and now
Yeah,
you
but
have
it's
to
not
play
even
a
about
Phoenix,
diversity. I guess I just meant like because like last year's chance was diverse enough, I guess, but like like we've always seen the Masters 1 winners or the best teams at Masters 1 kind of look weak at champs, and they're just there with points because their meta's like outdated. But it feels like it's like viable now, where if you're good at the Yoru Neon, abusing the Yoru Neon, like you can abuse it still. So like that re-entering is kind of an interesting dynamic, I feel.
Yeah, this is.
But
I mean,
we'll see.
We'll
see though.
So the very last day of play-ins is great, but it counts for nothing if you get eliminated.
That's it.
Onside Gaming, all the other Korean teams were rating them and saying Onside's going to make it out, but right now things
Yoru Neon versus Waylay Jet. Yeah, like stuff like that. Like it's still all double duelists. It's still very fight heavy. But in some ways it could be fun in the way of like, let's see who's the actual best at their own craft type beat, you know?
I was almost going to say PTC, but like Sharp.
Yeah, I was just talking about that, Alex. Yeah.
A little bit more of that experience.
I was just talking about it.
They're far more experienced, and they're approaching the game in a more experienced way. I think they're moving through this playoff bracket, and they're relying on strength as a team, good macro. When we've seen Onside Gaming win, it's been from the
Why is CN scheduled so far ahead of every region? Because CN just lives in the future. Didn't you know? The Chinese calendar is 1 month ahead of everybody.
It feels like there's no way back into the game for Onside in some ways.
It's just the way. I mean, this year I assume it's partly because they're doing extra road shows, so they want to make sure they have time in between, etc. Yeah, and then there's like tons of super weeks, which I think in some ways is like better for show building, honestly. On a side note, if you go sightseeing in Cologne, if I remember correctly, the cathedral has a fee now. Does it? Oh, it's complete though now, right?
Because again, either way you go out, you just can't go out with like single-digit rounds.
I mean,
you know?
That's what's so annoying.
I've been to Cologne so much that I probably won't bother sightseeing. I'll probably, honestly, I'll probably just be so drained too. Because I'll be at the venue full day every day. I won't be like working full day, but I'll be there the full day with all the noise. Probably get back to my room and, I don't know, look at all the other things that people announced that game's gone on. Ray on the Neon, Ziesta on the Phoenix.
I love that they're making this change with everything on the line. I feel like the Viper can do such a great job.
Oh, the Viper.
As well as just throw off
the Viper Killjoy. It's back.
In terms of like playoff strategy, I love how they're
Sharper, really?
They have to turn
really?
This map. This could be their last map on the Pacific stage unless we see a vast improvement.
Wait, what's the frame? What's the team frame?
Also makes
I don't
way
remember
more
that.
sense in a Euro when you're the IGL and you're making a lot of calls. I think at this point, yeah, you got to give it all you've got. You just got to remember, like, this.
I mean, honestly, it is a
all
good
or
change because the
nothing
Yoru
kind of
wasn't
game.
looking
Just
good for
drop all
Sharper.
the stress and just enjoy
Oh, the
every
new
moment.
VR.
Yeah, 100%. So looking at Ray,
So is Nongshim back? Like, can we see Love versus Nongshim Grand Finals? That'd be kind of hype, though, wouldn't it? Like, Masters 1 winner versus Masters 2 winner in the Grand Finals of Champs would be kind of hype. But we'll see. I mean, Nongshim definitely looks like fairly back. I think they're still kind of building into it, but they're definitely way more comfortable for sure. Like, they're definitely back to playing their style, and it's working.
And now, with the change of the comps,
yeah, the Gen G, the Killjoy Viper. Except, wait, they're still playing Neon, though, right? Yeah, so there is that. But
we were going to see this. I agree with what Pilsky was talking about. I think this makes a little more sense for Sharper overall, allowing PTC to kind of work the map a little bit, maybe take some of that A lobby control in a very different manner. You can already see that toxic screen is there. So that's something that's going to be challenging for Onside to work around. And
the Genius, the Korean show? Really that show's fun.
To find the timing
I haven't seen any of the recent
ones.
But
is trying to do behind that.
Sharper on attack first as well. We'll see.
Punish, but
that.
Not going to find it. He's going to keep scaling. While Sharper regrouping back towards their spawn. Siesta looking to see if there was a long play.
I mean, with the extra range, he can just be way ahead of the wall.
Timing gamble here from the side of Onside.
Boom. Oh, tagged him though. But he only gets to see the Viper. But the thing is like if the Viper wasn't already in A, so you got to be kind of prepared that this is going to be a rotate back. Like that's a late. Oh my God.
Scaling. He's going to be rewarded as Wolverine able to find 2.
I mean, no headshots, but he gets a double.
Gives his team decent odds of being able to close out their first pistol of this series.
No, Sharper was using the Yoru, but it didn't go so well, and they've traded it back out for the Viper. I think it's honestly a... Dude, Viper Killjoy against Neon Phoenix? Like, Phoenix is good against Viper as an individual counter, but I think it's actually not bad in the current way, if you know how to play the Viper on defense well. Uh-oh.
Meanwhile, back over onto the side, Siesta able to find himself a second. Lad's going to be taken down. PTC will fall.
Onside's been very good with the Heaven Floods. We'll see how much Sharper can block that.
From PTC was going to end up costing them dearly, but they are able to find their first pistol.
Well, it's a huge glow up for Wolverine there. Again, showing us some really nice stuff on the chamber. Able to lock down Sewers very nicely.
I mean, you know what's funny about the talk about casinos is that in Korea, foreigners can go to casinos. Koreans can't.
A lot here in that man advantage, even though it gets nullified. It's not long
I guess.
A great retake again from them on this A site. Saw this time and time again yesterday. They're fired up. Can't count
it's just against the law. It's a Koreans can't, but if you go with a foreign, so you need a foreign passport to get into casinos.
Putting it nicely. It was also a 13-2.
Well, but that's because Inspire is like meant to be for. It was originally meant to be for like foreigners to just come and have a resort to go to like right outside the airport. That's like the whole point. Oi, 4?
Tearing them apart, and is on for an ace.
Dude, he's like, yo, somebody bait for me. Somebody bait for me. I'm at 21. I'm at 21 HP. Dude, Ray, what are you doing, bro? Just jump. Just jump over. Ray, what are you doing, bro? Oh, no. doesn't take the chance.
He gets the Predator ace to go ahead and close out the anti-eco.
Love this from him.
And Koreans extracting money from foreigners.
To get ahead of that turret, and then
Seth probably their #1 patron.
Send him home. Very nicely done for Wolverine here. Oh. Great read off of that smoke.
They're like, yo, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up.
Let them know. A great start here for Onside. Let's see if they can get a
bonus.
Damn,
Alex, you missed your chance.
Match how Sharper started Ascent. This is their defense.
Dude, Wolverine.
That's a beautiful start.
Wolverine has his ult on round 3 is crazy.
Push forward. Meanwhile, Judge.
Oi, and he gets to keep the smoke. I mean, this C-side is cooked. Even if you plant, you're kind of donezo. You have no post plant. They have to reset. You have time. You have to find a kill somewhere if you're Sharper.
Jump the window. Cloudy.
Found one.
Able to find that kill. Thrown out, and this could just be a pivot into B. Open for the moment.
Ooh, good swing out from Hermes on timing, but then they all swing out different angles.
Oh, he's making a lot of noise.
That he is. And
he's
catching now the pivot over to A. I mean, it's still a good bonus no matter which way you.
No, but this is experience diff right here. This is getting excited, getting antsy.
30 seconds left.
This is.
Be harmful for them.
I mean, it's in fact, if they keep both rifles from Sharper, like considering he throws it far so they don't hear it, or as far as possible. But it's like if they keep both, it's actually pretty bad considering how it went for Onside. I would say. Huge double. He was not in a position to isolate those.
And in the end, Sharper able to get themselves on the board here.
Why was he running? Because they think that they're going to just enter C right away because they gave up the site. It's just classic, like, tier 2, we got to keep, like, I got to stay ahead mentality. Like, a lot of people who don't have experience, basically, will not take a pause, you know?
Like, I know what you're going to do.
Like, there's no reset, there's no freezing for a lot of Tier 2 players because they feel that if they had the lead and they're starting to lose it, like, they feel like they need to keep fighting to keep it. But it's like sometimes, if it's like you had the lead and it's a 2v2, sometimes it's okay to just be like, yo, let's chill, let's regroup, you know? But yeah, I mean, it's also like the people before that all died one by one as well, not looking at both angles. Everyone made mistakes there from onside. It's not just it's not Wolverine's fault individually.
Wolverine's bought into this round can be tricky with that toxic screen as a chamber. Find your moment to get that kill. PTC's not going to give him any early opportunities, so Cloudy has to be diligent. Meanwhile, a garage fight may be brewing. Just depends. Nope. It's going to be.
He's able to get out of there in time. We'll take a listen in though with Sharper as we see if they can try to tie things up 2-2.
Oh. Ooh. I think they saw it that first round. They're kind of ready for that angle and the headshot angle now. He's got to figure out a different way to cover that. Dude, he said PTC. Somebody just said they need a tech pause after this, right? Oh, maybe Kadum's audio.
I heard the 1-2-3 trying to just sell that fake over towards A. It did get that hesitation out of onside, so plant is in. Now you've got a full disconnected post plant here.
Okay, let's calm down with the TI talk, especially with all caps in chat, just because for people who don't know Dota or aren't watching, it's like really distracting. Like, putting in updates or being like, I just watched it is fine, but...
Tapped it, there's the pop. Smoke's now coming through, Opinion on the scale forward. Looking to try to get the catch from Garage, being watched for the moment, and he's going to be taken down.
It's a early push out, though.
Oh! Able to find Laz, and the cleanup is going to be good.
Holy!
Placing that shock dart in, just playing off the earlier damage. As they will send Ray sprinting over to go ahead and recover the op down to Sewers. Got plenty of time to collect that one up. And onside will maintain the lead.
He gets it as well.
Wow, what a retake here again from
That was
onside.
an insane retake.
I thought this was a good start. You worked that angle really nicely with the toxic screen, something you want to see here.
That's an early. I think Opinion got a little greedy there. Tried to get a little too far ahead. Dude, the shot dart right to their face.
That splash damage across. So timeout call, nice and early.
Oh, they called a timeout. Maybe it was asking for a timeout. I thought I heard tech pause, but.
I like this round a lot from the side of Sharper, but again, this retake heavy style that onside brings to Haven is so well orchestrated, so well coordinated. They have time and again just been able to dismantle even deep post plants this time, taking some of those fights and winning them quite cleanly. So looking like a completely different team, and that's going to force this early timeout.
It's too hot.
It's too hot. I agree. It's too warm today. Yesterday it was raining too much. Today it's too hot. Just can't win in August in Korea.
Yep.
Oh, Ashlyn, thank you for the tier 1 resub. Appreciate it. Welcome back. Thanks for the support.
No, I'm turning it on.
That's losing my damn mind.
I would die.
And I live on the 18th floor.
Yeah, that's even worse.
The heat just gets contained up there.
Is that a phoenix below the Notion poster?
And it's just muggy in my house, and I'm just like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
He's not that bad. I'm like,
what,
I've
the
just
wig?
The door.
That's the wig that I wore in Santiago.
Well, looking for a crutch play out in the mid. 1 for 1 so far, and Siesta going to be taken low, taken down.
You got to make sure they don't get the guns.
Govid here on the back of that timeout call. Hermes, however, is able to shut
big
them down.
from Hermes. He had to just stay and fight it, and he does.
Just leaves Opinion with a classic, and the spike dropped in Garage.
They're going to leave Cloudy there. Monitor the situation.
Can't wait for DFM to defeat T1 again.
Waits it out.
I think that game is a pure 50-50. I think it's just a pure coin flip on who shows up, honestly.
And a Phantom, so at least gets a rifle.
Wait, this is gonna be one of those series where you wish Valorant was a best of 1? I mean, if you're a fan of Sharper, maybe.
The C side open. It's still gonna be tough.
But I think map 3 is probably a good reset for both. I mean, I said I think they each win their map pick, right? And then it goes to Breeze, so.
Massive swing round.
30 seconds left.
May's never lost to a Japanese team in Pacific. Yes, so it's just one of those cases, I think, where he just goes in knowing that he wins the matchup. And unfortunately, he is correct. Or unfortunately for Zeta. He's 7-0 now against other Japanese
with
teams.
A headshot and onside. Not going to be allowing for that Thrifty to come through. So 4-1 scoreline. Alt cycle building up though. It's getting stronger and stronger for Sharper.
Did they ever play?
They start committing these.
Hold on.
Not able to find the round wins.
Oh, they beat Varel too, didn't they?
Kind of feels like maybe it's just
one
of those days where both teams
that is actually
picks on lock.
That is funny.
And then it's
that is funny.
That really is where it kind of tests your mettle.
1, 2,
nice shot from
3, 4, 5.
Hermes holding the line very well from that window.
6.
This feels like a must-win round in some ways already for Sharper. Like you mentioned, so many ults.
Yeah, wow.
Close to the lockdown, but the counter is there.
Damn, that's funny.
So get aggressive, our onside.
Yeah, that was the only game Varel lost, yeah. That's so funny. They're not even Japanese players, and he just knows, dude, this works below me. They couldn't afford me.
Snaps his corpse back in the garage window.
Yeah, it was so funny, Akame shouting that yesterday. Who's the best Japanese team now? The Korean shouting that in English to a Japanese team. There's layers to this. Oh my god.
They were ready for that.
Quickly cleared out. Ray on this approach.
I mean, this should be. Oh, actually, with Hunter's Fury though, they don't have time. They have to be sticking it now. You just gotta save. You gotta save. What? Oh yeah, I think they wanted to take out the ult, but GG.
3 to be carried over, and Sharper to find their second round win.
Just a very nice.
That's big round for Sharper. They get to keep the Hunter's Fury.
Got him backed off that line, and he was trying to hold from the other side of the site. And there's 3 players looking at him. He tries to go for the.
Chat, do we have any Germans or people who live in Germany in chat?
Choice to try to go for the neon in that position. I think had he just gone it alongside the probably would have been able to find value.
Are most movies in Germany, like, can I still watch them in English just with they just have subtitles, or like are dubs more popular? I'm wondering if I can I'm wondering if I can watch Spider-Man in English in Germany while I'm there if I have free time.
Hunter's Fury attempt here onto the Omen, but Kadoom, he's the one getting taken low.
Although I don't know, maybe the getting tickets would be an absolute pain in the butt. I'm not sure actually.
The attempted Klong has been shut down.
Yeah, they tried to double down on it.
Yeah, they did not punch it hard enough.
Of a Hunter's Fury, and it did not go at all. This time onside was ready and waiting and spamming the heck out of those smokes early. Now Cloudy's saying, okay, let's see if they pivot B. Check the grass.
It's rare to have non-dubbed. Okay.
Anybody.
All right, that's what I figured.
Nicely. Don't know that it'll matter.
Okay, it is.
I'll be in Germany for Gamescom, so I'm flying out. I'm flying out tomorrow. I'll be traveling tomorrow, so there won't be any streams.
I still think B's dicey.
Plan to come in. Shock dart's connecting, but Niz still alive. Didn't get the full burst of damage they were looking for in Siesta. Not able to find too much there, other than some damage on the last. Hunter's Fury now going to be called in. Looking for that kill. Gets it. Opinia eliminated. Gets Niz as well to boot. PTC
double kill.
Will yet again be able to win the fight versus Wolverine, but the rest of the team, unfortunately, is just fallen to the wayside. Could just grab the operator and try to hide it away from them if he wants.
Yeah, but they have a neon.
I think he's tossed it off the side of the map.
Man, just watching that round, it's got to be such a headache to try to learn how to watch Valorant for someone who doesn't play FPSs.
From going into the hands of Onside are now up to 5.
Like, just the speed at which we have to be swapping for Valorant players because of all the things that can be happening. Might be able to find cinemas I showed in English with subs, but yeah, you're going to have to be flexible in time. Oh, okay, so like that's like the rare one. Gotcha, gotcha. When did Akame say that? It was definitely the second game somewhere, I think, but can't remember.
And And the bad news, I mean, they make them have to buy it, so they slow down the economy a little bit, but Wolverine will have another operator all the same.
And Cloudy will have enough for potentially another.
Time to learn German, I guess.
They're just leaving Wolverine alone at C. Everybody else shifted towards A.
I mean, I'm excited to use the most basic German that my brain tries to still remember at like convenience stores and I don't know. Maybe I'll just go to the grocery market for funsies and ask where the apples are or something.
But does force the position of Kadum, shoves him back. Meanwhile, another attempt into B.
Right here.
It's a nice change up though to give themselves a little bit more space with that deep push through sewers.
Deploying drone.
Are going to lose the overdrive.
Drone's going to be cleared out as well. That does not assess this.
Akame calling Stacks Appa. Wait, isn't that just him continuing the meme though?
Well, I mean, he's just given.
Like because the meme was like Stacks is their father, because he came back and he started owning, and that's why the Nongshim boys were like RB is my father or whatever.
Hermes behind, feet planted, gets the kill, and onside move up to 6.
They're recovering really nicely. Clearly, their firepower has returned.
No, I'm gonna grab them and be like, no, you have to tell me where the apples are though. I gotta practice what little German I remember. They're gonna look at me all weird. They're gonna be like, it's right in front of you, dude. Like, hey, listening. DFM wins it. That one's hard to tell. I think it's a 50-50. Most likely, I will not be able to watch that second match, chat, but we'll see. We'll see what the time looks like.
And he's back to waving at him. And another early timeout from Sharper this time. Saw 2 from onside.
How would you balance an agent with a 5-point ult that gives you a free ability use?
Sharper.
They're literally just 1 round later, comparatively.
Yep.
I mean, Sharper knows that they should be getting a.
Chat, I don't know if you can tell, but they're cheering for Ziesta. These guys are cheering for Wolverine and Hermes.
It just feels like that, you know, they haven't.
Do you think onside can make a lower bracket run?
The Viper wall to get these inserts from PTC.
No.
You come out playing.
No, because whoever wins this, I'm pretty sure, according to what one they told us and what the desk has said, I'm pretty sure they go here, so they meet the loser of Paper X and Nongshim. So no matter who wins here, I think they're done. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Literally, if they were here, I think there's a chance one of them maybe makes a run. But like, having to play Paper X or Nongshim in your first round is kind of brutal. It's kind of brutal.
Up overwhelming numbers or try to insert a deep lurk or something like that. And credit to
maybe Paper X tries experimenting.
Wolverine.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna lose to a challengers team while they're experimenting. I also don't think they're experimenting on 2 out of 3 maps in a best of 3.
Thing that they haven't found a solution to. And now you know they're over at A, so just gonna silently rotate a couple players.
Listen, Paper X might be fine for chance, but it's not like these guys don't have pride and egos they want to fight for.
If any contact, rotate over. Then they're gonna make a play.
In the slide forward.
They want to have fun, and it's never fun to lose, no matter what. Ooh, huge pinch. Well, that's a save. No, Wolverine. It's a save. Wolverine. I know they're low, but it's a save. Oh my God. Okay.
3 players are dead to a single headhunter bullet to the chest, but he's just going to have to backpedal away from this one.
Paper X lost to Varel? So, okay. Yeah, but Varel also has the GOAT, Foxy9.
Well, we'll leave the round win for Sharper.
Does Onside have Foxy9? I don't think so. Does Sharper have Foxy9? Don't think so.
Retreating when you're actually not, and then you're actually trapping all those players right at the front of A site. Look at the blue X's. All 4 of them right at this doorstep.
Yeah, you think Paper X starts playing Haven again more, or they start playing Abyss?
Very good call.
Do you think G will lose their first match? That one, I mean, I'm curious what they do in their time off.
They were feeling it. They were ready to get aggressive.
Or what they've done, rather, in their time off. Because KRX, like, basically went back to things that worked to more stability, and they're looking good, and they're feeling better, right? They've got reps in now. So, like, KRX is going... It's going to be a tight match, I think. But I think the ball's in GE's court. Like if they had spent their time well in the off time, they should still be able to win. Perhaps a 2-1 though. But
can they find anything off the back of this? We were able to get that one through without having to commit anything as far as the ults are concerned. So you still do have that lockdown. Cloudy does not have a Hunter's Fury to counteract it.
Oh, he gets it. Big flick. That's the Viper down, so you kind of have to push A further if you want any pressure at all. Onside knows this. Onside knows this. They were waiting to see if there's any info. They clear out the passive info in mid. And then they're also willing to just play retake because of the lockdown. Oh, damn. Good tag.
Minor. I thought it was going to be a little bit more there for a sec.
Well,
I mean, pretty good lockdown timing as well. You could have done it slightly later, but it's still pretty maximum.
Full backpedal in play.
All right, do they do a Heaven Flood again, though? That's been their go-to.
Considered. TP just into Heaven.
Okay, make sure that they didn't retake Heaven with the Omen. Okay, they're going to do a split flood this time. No Neon Flood from the top. Just basically leads them in one by one. Keeps them contained to the smoke so you can surround them. That was good. Time, though?
As time is bleeding away, they have to get onto the defuse. Now sticking it.
They have it, but they cannot lose him. Oh, my God. They have it. They had it, yeah. That was close.
Oh,
that was crazy.
Wow.
That is insane.
Are you rooting for On God? I mean, I'm rooting for both, but I predicted onside. I like both of these teams.
You know, even though there's a player still
why don't teams just get their own Foxy 9s?
It's Niz who gets this kill into Ziesta. They keep pushing, and then Hermes is ready for that swing out. But I like the way Cloudy just kind of goes,
dude,
well,
Hermes.
Sure
I mean, that had to have been the most nerve-wracking. That had to have been the most nerve-wracking angle hold from Hermes. Literally one shot. If you miss it, you lose the round.
Yes.
Laz knew what he had to do. He understood the mission. It was just kill the diffuser. He was dialed in, had him in his crosshair, just couldn't pull the trigger fast enough. Now paranoia is massive.
Yep.
Oh, and Siesta is feasting.
Yeah, you probably wanted at least at least 4 here for Sharp, if not more. Obviously, being on the attacking side and considering onside's playing Neon Phoenix. Depends though, dude. If Laz can pull a Foxy 9 and PTC can pull a Munchkin with the combos of Killjoy and Viper, they could shut down Klong entirely.
You know, making sure he's dead. Just the double tap rule from Zombieland.
Yes. Well, 2v4. Sharper just doesn't seem to have that
2v5.
Excuse me. Doesn't seem to have that same magic. Well,
yeah, feels like I think Niz would have needed to find quite the impact from that position, but spotted out, cleared out.
Oh, Siesta gets ult for the last round too.
It's just simple little things this time from onside, just a paranoia.
Dude, imagine if you got excited and you just used the ult right after getting it.
It's a bunch of players.
Pulled the little Lakia at the end.
Go ahead and spam away.
Team gives you the defuse. You accidentally press it.
3.
Oh man. Aside Nongshim, who's another Korean team you'd like to see in champs?
Just a drop of Golden Sun.
A Korean org, or does Veryl count? Because if Veryl counts,
pretty good.
I'll say Veryl.
No.
I mean, I don't know. KRX maybe. Big fan of him, man. I don't have a problem with Genji and T1 being there, but I don't know if I'm particularly like, if it could be only one more, I don't know if they would be my priority.
Hermes. That would have been good. Yeah, I like that.
Lakia did that. Well, he didn't get the defuse, or did he? I don't know, but he had a fade ult on Lotus, and he used it because he thought it was the last round of the half. He used it in celebration, but then there was another round.
Well, good luck, Laz.
This was when he was on Gen G, I think.
Yeah. It's the last round
so
of the half,
not too long ago. I don't think it was 24 Gen G. I think it was.
Go for it.
I think it was when he was
Spike's already down in a
calling. I
awful
think.
Spot. you are a killjoy.
Yeah, KRX. I mean, I love watching him play. So I'm down with KRX.
Sat on it like he's a mother hen, keeping it warm, and now there you go. 9-3. Sharper. Can they find a curse?
Nope. Well, you never know, but not with. Well, we've already seen with Sharper that they can make insane comebacks, so I'm not counting them out. I never count most teams out. I think this one, it can be doable.
I mean, listen, it'd be a dramatic story if Mako finally got his trophy too, and it was champs.
Side, like,
that would be.
Struggle on that half of this map.
I mean, that would be.
They love to play retail.
That would be emotional.
Again, they're so well coordinated.
That would be emotional.
Really nice util. Hermes this time. You know, I was singing the praises of the duelists yesterday. Today, I'm singing this guy's praises. The IGL/paranoia expert.
He's been looking great for them here.
The IGL?
And, I mean, yeah.
Cloudy's the IGL, though.
The retake protocols, I mean, kind of what you do expect overall from a Korean team, but this is very much reminding me.
It's his birthday, and he's like, she's just sleeping while we came here on my birthday.
Early aggressive rotations, you know, willing to just stack one side of the map based on a read, based on, you know, any lack of information on C side. It reminds me of Munchkin's calling there. The retake protocols very much remind me of, like, you know, DRX.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
It feels like it's just a nice blend here on Haven.
I agree. They've learned a lot of lessons from a lot of different teams and been able to put them together.
13-3-7 for Hermes.
Not bad. 3 deaths. He is, and I mean, the 7 assists too. That's really nice. And so many of those are on paranoias, not just on smokes.
Munchkin's doing butchers doesn't mean T1 Mako? I mean, here's the real question. Do Mako fans want T1 Mako?
It's a good thing there's no friendly fire in this game.
Is that what you
also,
want?
Get rid of the recon.
Yeah. What if you could use, like, you could use it to scan your opponents while it's stuck to your teammate?
You just send it.
It is like, put it on a neon and just go.
Yeah, just let him run through. Honestly, it'd be interesting tech.
It would be.
Well,
it'd be a better drone.
Slow creep.
Hell of a lot faster.
That too. Okay. Well, a lot of pressure going to be put onto Opinia and Niz, and they can't hold on.
Imagine someone did find a timing for that, though, where you, like, bounce the dart from far away, and then the neon starts running, and it lands right on the neon.
And that's going to be another pistol. 2-2 in that regard, barring PTC and Laz pulling off an
anyone over
miracle.
the corpse of Meteor. That's crazy. What if Meteor comes back next year into form? What if he comes back in form for champs?
Won't even be able to find the kill. He'll just get a
that's crazy. Also, the question was for Mako fans, not T1 fans.
Pistol at that.
You don't have a say in this. It's the Mako fans, whether they want T1 Mako or not.
Sharper, I'm curious, do we see the force buy from the defender side?
Yeah. It's a tough choice to make. 9-3s where it's
if you're Sharper, with what Sharper's good at on the comp they have, surely they do not force here. Surely they do not force here.
I don't know if you can really gamble it with the way that they're playing. Another beautiful flash from Siesta on that entry. Give Niz
just one sheriff, yeah, there you go.
From the top of that box. Opinia 3 kills here, 2 for is it Laz?
What if DFM could. Literally, I think it's a coin flip. You know, does May show up? Does May not show up? Does, I don't know, Meteor show up? Does Meteor not show up? Does Akame show up? I don't know. Does Stack show up? I don't know. Does Ricken Kaide show up? Maybe. Does Munchkin show up? Maybe. I don't know.
That would be awesome. You could get the Psylocke sword for a knife. X-Men 97, incredible, by the way.
Oh. Want a piece between Array and Siesta? Laz will be able to find himself another kill. He's got 5.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's Kadoom then.
It's Kadoom then.
If T1 loses today, T1 gets so many champs, right? Yeah, they can still. There's still a decent possibility of making champs.
Does manage to play Opinia in from short.
Like, G could get top 4, but if it's Nongshim and Paper Rex in the top 2, then T1 could still make it, you know?
Got this one over the line.
So, like, there's multiple ways still.
I mean, granted, it is still a 6-round delta.
What just happened?
That is a big overstep.
I kind of tuned out from that round because I assumed the round was over.
Yeah, they get caught. Just being maybe a little overconfident. You get these 2 first kills, you're like, okay.
How do you... What?
Slow roll our way through. Oh, Laz holding such a tight angle. They don't
get
behind that toxic screen.
I mean, Siesta, if he didn't jump, maybe he gets it.
Yes, that felt like a panic.
Well, chat, I'm most likely not going to be able to watch the second match because Onside has decided this game has to go on for longer.
They're going to keep trying, and they're going to keep failing.
Not sure if the drone got the spot out, but I mean, this should be curtains on this round.
Oh, I mean, that was a good flash dodge, though.
Now with a third. Cloudy, decent shot. Has to go for the reload, backpedals away. Tiny little bit of damage going to be found. Paranoia not connecting, but there you go. Right click will connect with a headshot. And Kadum, it's a big round from him. 4 kills.
It's like they didn't have object permanence for him. Yeah, maybe.
Halfway to tying it up.
Yeah, well, if they win this bonus, then for sure there's going to be some thoughts that this may end up slipping away.
Is Chobra out to buy houses like TME2? No, I just I thought my flight tomorrow was in the evening to go to Gamescom, but it's in the morning, so I only have this evening to like pack, but also get whatever work I need to get done before I go.
Attacker side up. Well, Wolverine able to find one.
Well, he thought it was a flash, and it was just an op.
Looking to try to course correct after the little loopsie. We'll see how they pilot it.
Ananta is confirmed for opening night live at Gamescom. I don't know if they're gonna have a booth. Yo, check with a jump, please. The turret's there. All right, try to break it. Here, I'll make noise first, just me. Oh, surprise. They know we're C.
Go for the push here onto C. That spray connect.
They didn't say the surprise. I said the surprise.
25 flash through and Ray able to find the kill. BTC just riding along this Viper wall. Finds one, trying to find the transfer, but he just cannot. And that leaves now Niz to his own devices. Spotted out and eliminated. 3 kills for Hermes. 11 rounds now for Onside. A bit of a bump in the road there.
1.5 million elixir from your base? In what game?
Sharper tries to dial a little anti.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious what Ananta looks like, because NTE was like, it was fun for what it was, but it didn't really stick.
So he's trying to play anti-flash there. Unfortunately, Wolverine just walks out with the op and takes care of business. So lose that player early. They're there for the trade at long C. That opens up the C site for them comfortably. 17-5 now.
Sharper's doing the B2C wall, which might be the worst wall to play on Haven, I think.
That dart go into outer space?
No, he just quick cleared it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean other than like dumb walls.
It's like onside.
Might be the worst wall to play.
Quiet C is.
Still though, those high positions are.
Oh, a bias cast. You want me to do it now? You want me to do it now for Ray? Or you want me to do it the next round? Quick. Quick, quick, quick. Also, you got to pick a team, though, so I'm just going to do it. We're not taking player requests. I'll do it next round.
Back into it.
Good I'll do it the next round.
Well, this could get a little bit tricky. Or onside. They're leaning B.
Yeah, Ananta's, I don't know what to expect. The thing is my hype for Ananta has turned into doubt now. You know what I mean? I'm like, I mean, I'm glad it's not gotcha anymore. I mean, maybe they revert back, who knows? But like, now I'm just like, I'm not really sure what to even expect. They perfect read on the TPS. Oh, he thought he had that. He was like, oh, I have this.
Back in with a 2v3, but Hermes watching the flank.
Okay, surely you double push out CT.
Well, we'll end up losing out on the fight.
Okay.
Ray able to find the kill. Sixth battle here on the site, and Ray will win it out.
No problem.
Pat Ray. Anyway, 12-5.
What'd you say?
He said a Sith battle on the site, and then it was Ray won it, and then I was like, oh yeah, the new trilogy exists.
Oh, I forgot about
that point.
That point.
I just really like exploring. Was playing Power just different, like spin. That's sick. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just like at these days, it's kind of hard to tell what Anant has even become. So we'll see. But I think that's confirmed for opening night live, the Jeff Keighley show. I had a chance to be there live, but I wasn't sure what my rehearsal schedule would be, so I'll just have to catch up on it afterwards. All right, here we go. Bias cast for onside. Onside now at map point, not match point. You know, they gave a freebie over to Sharper to make things interesting for the Sharper fans today. But you're one away from the ult for Cloudy, so they've got some good plans for that. They're just making sure. I mean, look at this. Wolverine just trying to make sure they can get an even easier round, guarantee it. Oh, the bait with the ult orb too, and he gets out safely. The double push doesn't even matter, and he's ready for a second push on the minimap. Onside, I mean, how are they just so smart? They're all younger players in Tier 2, and yet they're just brilliant. The smooth entry, the jump, which, by the way, both Neon, Ziesta, and Ray are both really good at the sliding bunny hop right click. Like specifically, they're very good at that. And there you go. It's a smooth round win.
Able to find that final one, and here we go. A full series, not quite the
GG. Map 3.
Between the two squads. But a 3 map are all the same. Onside not going down without a fight.
Shoot.
No, definitely not. Going into
minimize my chat screen by accident.
Sharper's been good on, but is there going to be the momentum here for onside? After this win.
Did you see what I posted in Discord? No, I haven't yet. I can check it out now that the game is over.
Wow, Ray there ends up with 22-7. After a very rough ascent, he bounces right back on the Neon Hermes as well. Tremendous.
Goated knife in store. Oh, dude, you got to get that. You can get in that, Susha? You got to get that. The Wasteland Crowbar? You got to cop that for sure.
And, I mean, honestly, like, maybe wouldn't be the best, but I'm curious what they end up looking like on the breeze.
All right, Chobra, let's watch no, we got to chat. One of them's moving to playoffs. Come on. They went through different leagues, Ashlyn. So that's like the thing about Pacific, right? And Americas, I guess, to a certain extent. But they came up from different leagues, so.
Yeah.
And hit shots. He looks good with the off in hand, so. Curious what they're going to be able to piece together for that one, and whether or not Sharper is going to be able to.
How was COD yesterday? It was fun. I mean, listen, I'm excited for the new COD just because like the campaign and like the Battle Royale extraction-esque whatever thing they're going to turn it into this year is going to be set in Korea. But the multiplayer is just COD multiplayer. It feels fine. I don't know. I see people complaining about like time to kill and balance of guns, but COD's been so unbalanced. I mean, COD was really imbalanced in friggin' Modern Warfare, like COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2 as well.
Bringing it to a full series against Sharper, and boy, were we wrong. We were kind of predicting and seeing a 2-0 happening here, but
why are the maps so one-sided? I mean, I think it's just both of them picked a map that they're good at and the opponents aren't very good at. Like Sharper had to Sharper changed their Sharper changed their Haven comp,
Viper. We go back to the green room and
then they play Sage on Ascent.
No, this is a bit of an outdated comp.
I mean, look, I like the idea of the change of like, you know, when you move through a bracket, you got to be prepared to change things up. I respect that they did that. Now, did they play well this month?
Who's good at Breeze? I think they're both okay at it. Let's actually double check. It's been a while since I looked at their maps. I had it written down before, but
bring back the Euro,
and they don't get it done. I mean,
bring back the Euro.
I think they could have played anything this map. They would have lost, honestly.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Maybe.
I mean, this is all time, but
it felt like the exact
recently.
of map 1 to me, to be honest. Where
they played it.
Playing the game, they're the ones, you know,
oh right, they play the Sharper plays the 4 walls.
Just found nothing here.
Well, I mean,
but they played it. But they played it okay. They played it okay. I was like kind of surprised. Right. They brought it out, and I was like, huh, this is really isn't their thing. But on Breeze, it was okay.
some really nice
I remember
shots and
now.
things like that on the defense. I'm just more impressed that they picked themselves up after that last map.
These guys play the Jet Neon, but we haven't seen it.
I mean, this has just been
this could get interesting. We don't know what they've prepped for play-ins.
They were very confident in it. They had their options open to them, but they saw that Sharper did lose to KRX in a very one-sided game on this map, and that prompted that comp change from Sharper, which I didn't really love. I love the opening game on the
Korean narration is pretty bad, right? I remember watching the trailer, my Korean friend was disgusted by it.
Sent some potential weakness there. And
you know, I kind of miss these days where more teams just
the trailer didn't have that much. I mean, it was fine. Like, it's a little awkward. You can tell it's kind of Korean American speaking Korean, but I think for Koreans, like, even that's still, I don't know. I think a lot of the Koreans are still excited for it because of that, just because it's like, it is getting represented, and they're still at least like, and it is still like Korean Americans, like the actors, so like, they're speaking, you know, it's not like they got like some random white guy to be reading Korean lines like written out in phonetic English, you know? Yeah, no, they definitely have an accent, but it's like, but I have an accent too, not as bad, but I have an accent too, so.
This is a great B retake as well.
So I don't know. I think it's still a nice shout. I think it's still a nice shout. But I don't know. I thought like the way some of it is a little forced and awkward, but most of it wasn't like how it used to be back in, you know, when things used to be like forced with no background knowledge at all. Like a lot of the times, like the way that he would say like random things in between to just like the other Korean teammates in the campaign mission in the beta. I was like, oh, like that's pretty good, right? Or if he's like murmuring to himself, it's like it's just short, but it's good. I thought it was pretty good. The multiplayer is like whatever. Like there's no Korean really involved there, but and then the North Korean forces, like you can hear them chit-chat in Korean, and that's like slightly awkward. But also, I don't know how North Korean soldiers actually sound, so and hopefully I never find out. So I'm not gonna judge that.
And I think that just the presence of the chamber, these were some great opening kills on the pistol as well. I think Wolverine exerted a lot of pressure on the map. He was involved in a lot of
Ludwig's Ludwig's in the Chinese drama game?
Yeah, they don't have a lot of.
I'm worried about GE versus D teams. They look scary. I mean, listen, GE, it's really going to come down to how they spent their time. And especially, not just that, but can they start where they left off? It'll be a good test of, are they a prep team or are they a momentum team?
Yeah,
and we'll find out.
I said it.
He's in Road to Empress 2? Wait, in what role?
Even the best Neon on his own team.
What?
Think maybe no. Yeah, actually.
Really?
Yep.
Wait, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Now I might have to play it.
Actually, and yeah, on that Neon, we really liked it. I'm kind of.
Do we have mods that can do the payout? Oh, is the Gambit not paid out? Could we get that paid out, please? On side 1?
Things, you know, we don't like blowouts on map 1. It's no fun. We don't like that. So
I had no idea.
In a row is kind of crazy.
It's
kind of out of pocket.
I hope they're both warmed up now, because Breeze is
our
decider. We were pointing this out earlier. It was interesting that onside ban split.
It's because some of our mods can't actually Gamba themselves, so
totally
they have no regard for the Gamba addicts.
For this Breeze to be the map 3 instead of split, we know that their split is good. They haven't shown Breeze yet here in the play-ins open challenges. They were running with that Jet Neon, but they've had time to change it if they won. Now, part of me wonders if
I'm watching TI on the side. Chobra, are you flying on the Korean Air 1040 AM flight to Vienna tomorrow morning? I wouldn't answer that because that's kind of creepy, whether it was true or not. I don't know why you would be asking that either. You probably shouldn't be asking that, even if you don't mean harm by it. You probably shouldn't be trying to expose other people's flight schedules.
The main thing I want to stress here is that Sharper has played this as a third map decider against both DFM and RRQ and won both of those series with pretty good games on Breeze. In saying that, though, I feel like there was an element
I have not seen the Ludwig Chinese clip. I haven't, actually.
Against Sharper in that third map. So, look, they've been able to be confident in this as a third map decider, and for onside.
Do you think, like Sliggy, that Genji are frauds?
Since Challenger's career, so there's a big question mark about what comp they're gonna play.
No, but like the thing, well, I don't know. Does Sliggy actually think they're frauds? The reason TMV calls teams frauds is basically he's talking from a casual viewer's perspective. You're gonna see someone with a 5-0 record and think they're the best team ever, and they're not. In that sense, yes, but I don't think, like, if you watch the games, I'm not rating them any higher than I think I should. Like, they were pretty good and they're on the upswing. They could look better, but you know, I don't think they're untouchable.
I don't care about that.
That's just where it's at, really.
You don't want to see the Reyna?
Hey, Evir.
Reyna in the map 3 deciding game.
I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. Do they both look strong? I mean, they each have their strong maps.
Our writer would absolutely love that location.
It's been a bit one-sided on both maps. We'll see how they look on map 3.
This game's kind of important.
This is the Ludwig Chinese game.
I'm curious. You were talking about the changes we saw.
I mean, Wibs, legit. You shouldn't be doing that even as a joke, because like other people who mean harm, like you're just giving them ideas. Also, it's like giga creepy, like even as a joke. So you probably shouldn't be doing that.
The biggest reason why you would select freeze over split is that you can have something ready.
That's like how you get people to just never say anything on their streams and social media anymore, because you were like saying it as a joke, but it's like we're not actual IRL friends, you know. Hold on, I gotta see this. We gotta stop listening to Big Time. We got more important things to listen to. Wait, the music's so loud. Can we not do this in shorts? And I mean, I don't care if it's copyright or anything. I can't even tell what. I can't even hear it. Is that part of the game? Is the music in the game? Because that's very loud. I like lowered the volume because I wanted to lower the music, but then I realized I couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, the Neon Phoenix is so bursty, especially towards A. We talk about that time and time again. A knife into that main has a lot of stopping power, and we know Hermes can pilot this agent very, very well. It's something he's gone back to time and time again.
Any shuffles in your predictions here?
No, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about onside. They got the momentum now.
Sorry, what was onside playing?
3 from 3.
Sharper plays the quad wall. Onside's playing the KO. Dude, let's go onside. They're playing the Silva KO double wall. Let's freaking go.
Sharper. Let's see what the casters think. Achilleos and Paper Thin, it's all yours.
I think we should abstain. We're not going to go full bias.
I don't want to make predictions. I don't like doing it.
Whoa, what is going on with the YouTube stream?
Well, we shall see which one ends up coming out on top. It's anybody's game at this point. Freeze not shown at all until this very moment by onside. Going for a little bit of an ante here with the combo.
Doesn't
KO in particular to try to shut down
NRG play this?
These hits from Sharper.
The specific one that onside has?
As maybe the guy with the kid with the Sem jersey in the audience. Maybe he doesn't know.
Oh, should we tell him?
Should we tell him?
Let's wait until after the match.
Yeah. Give him another 40 minutes of bliss.
Oh no, they still play the Jet.
I mean,
that being said, Ewok, if you want to come back and join the analyst desk
I was just gonna say
at Busan.
He's free. Fly on over. I think here for onside, it's going to be really important to maintain mid control against.
Now onside hasn't played this at all in play-ins, so we'll see how well it's prepped. Just a mid control wall though, and then retake.
And
straight up kill. Wow, just through the smoke. That's huge.
So Spike was dropped. Quickly recollected here. The plant now coming in. Onside very wary
Going to
about
group and clear out everything else. So they want to make sure that there's no long range post plant spotted. So they know this is where it's planted for as well.
They're going to put bodies to this to try to flush him out. Drop out of the window. The swing,
ooh, that's a good setup. Pressure him here and then get ready to peek out. It's a good retake. Flawless. Really clean. Sharper, if they could have figured it out right away, they would have pushed out of the site through CT, but I think they were trying to figure out what was going on.
So well, even when you know where some of them are coming from and how they're going to be situated, I was wondering the spot there through the smoke, along with a little bit of snakebite damage, and then they're just so quick to knock these players out one by one. Able to get those headshots with the ghosts. So all those kind of off moments and all that missed opportunity on Ascent.
Thought T1 played this? I mean, they might have, but T1 swapped their roster so much too that I don't know I can't think of any Breeze comp being very T1 specific, other than,
oh my God.
I mean, Meteor Yoru is pretty iconic, but that's from the Gen G days.
Yeah, he nearly got another charge to his ult as well.
Yeah.
So, survives, but can they now really try to make a move from here?
I mean, you know, PTC getting a lot of the ult points is not bad. You just don't want to give another flawless. One side has Guardian, Bulldog, and then a Spectre for the Viper, so it's like pretty decent to carry over. And then they have 2 Sheriffs, so they can buy up again.
So I think as soon as they hear the tap, he sends 0.
Yeah, they might have had Munchkin playing the KO. Which is like, I mean, that's fine. I just think if they did stick with it, it's kind of hard to... To me, it doesn't really seem like it's like I would ever call it their comp, per se.
Now they're going to send out the wall, and they're going to go to pivot back. Meanwhile, push forward. Cloudy going to get on this angle, spots him out towards the spawn, and he will get caught. B site now open. There's no further delay utility available that Snakebite had been used previously. Sheriff going to be collected by Kadoom. As they go rushing into the site. Guess they're tucking back, but Wolverine pushing forward through that cove.
Ooh, a little too lax there, Ziesta. They've already lost 2. You don't want to lose any more if you're onside.
Be looking for the backstab, a cursory glance.
Oh, yeah, you're like looking at the flank, but you want to stick together. This is bad timings for onside. This all comes down to Laz.
He's turned away from it now.
Finds one. Okay, now they know. Now they know, but now they have to just push through and cover each other.
That kill, but turn to the side, Ray takes him down.
That's not good.
Able to win that fight.
Sharper, I think, has this round, actually. The threat of the Viper is too strong.
Into the 2v2.
Kadoom knows he just has to play for time. Whoa!
Wolverine, oh my God, it's happening again. The tap of the defuse. The
bait!
Hasn't been able to finish him off. Finally, we'll get him. The time is just not going to be there. It is another thrifty win here for Sharper after they drop the pistol, and that is devastating.
Well, that is just really kind of odd.
No, nothing about either of these teams. Which one's the favorite? Oh, between these two, I think it's split. It's just whoever you're more of a fan of. They're both coming in from challengers, but in Pacific, they didn't play against each other. They came from different leagues. SCA versus Korea, so it's just whoever. Sharper is like more challenger veterans. Onside is more all rookies. You know, that's kind of the vibe.
Gonna carry that Guardian over, and now it's really scary.
Yeah, Sharper started off stronger in the play-ins. That is true. I guess you could argue that.
Do not hear that knife thrown very, very early, so they're going to pivot more towards mid off of that. Again, I do think it's quite important to be considerate of this space as best
Chad, you gotta stop. I keep reading it as on God because of you guys.
On
Onside gaming. They're on the side of gaming. They are on our side as gamers.
Much info. He's gonna get the kill though.
Well, the one rifle able to find its value.
This might be the last Breeze game. Yeah. Depending on T1 DFM, I feel like T1 DFM. I actually think they might have it as a map 3 as well. Don't you think? I think that's possible.
As the attack gets ready to come through.
But you're right. You're right. Because the playoffs should have the new map pool, right? Oh, that's a big one. Does he get the
3 bullets remaining?
Wait, he already had 3. I thought that was 2.
Will be able to win out that fight,
When did you get the first?
Massive crunch coming through from the flank. And I don't think the Sharper is going to be necessarily seeing this one coming. All get set up. Laz.
You kind of want to go through earlier, though.
Now going to be spotted. It all comes down
okay, you know where he's at. You've got the guns.
Towards backside, the reckoning going to be sent. So he has to be able to dodge that
out. Not hit by that. And now he expects it. He expects to wrap around. He heard the neon. You gotta take your time. Take your time and then double swing. Double swing. Huge. The eco to eco back to back.
Here we go. Up, down, up, down. Will continue.
I got one in mid and early. Okay.
That is a monstrous round win in reply here for
Rasic should add a 7 at the end of his name. Thoughts?
Well,
I will literally start cheering for all of Onside's opponents if he does that.
In this round.
The linchpin for them.
Absolutely. Oh, beautiful. I love the Guardian.
Ideal Abyss and Breeze comp in the current meta? I mean, Abyss I haven't thought about too much. We'd have to wait and see. I imagine a lot of waylays come back, though, for Abyss. I think Harbor's still really good on Abyss.
But does not know how they're going to be approaching through that reckoning to make matters
Getting
worse.
EDG just crazy.
Can we get another one? It's a Hero Vandal into the hands of Kadoom. Looking for that orb take yet again. Pinya trying to build up. We'll listen in with Sharper and see if they can tie it up.
Big spot. They are going off. What are they saying? I don't think I've ever heard Sharper be this.
Uh-oh!
Do we got any Thai speakers? We had someone speaking Thai a couple days ago, yesterday I think.
So suddenly it is back into a 3v3.
I mean, even if it's not full, just so we get a vibe. Like that was like the most talkative I've ever heard the Sharper comms.
With that Sheriff. As that recon over the top will scan on a Wolverine. Jump up though, but Pinya still able to find the time.
Huge. I mean, after taking a shot with the Vandal there, I don't know why you're not afraid of them peeking you again. If I'm not wrong, playoffs will be in Busan, right? Not playoffs, just the final 3 days, the final weekend, so the second week. So just the top 4. But map pool will change next week with playoffs. I don't know if like Pacific ever officially announced it, but it should be because that's what every region did other than China because they're already done.
Okay, now just pull off of this one, but they get it back into a 2v2.
How is this China game going, by the way?
Good headshot found. A tap there, and Pinya just re-slings out the wall.
I will say,
another thrifty.
Yeah.
I mean,
what's our record? 5?
I feel like Sharper has a better grasp of the map, though.
They're just challenging in a couple of these moments. Well, Siesta, first of all, just not even.
They said they need to do a classic.
Be where he's at. Then Cloudy.
Oh, you almost got me. You almost got me. That was good. That was good.
Bad numbers. And then at the end, I mean, you drop some guns over. You're in a tricky post plant.
Zigzag back and forth. Yeah. 7-6 on split. Tai Lu leading.
3 rounds
Let's
in a
go,
row.
Tai Lu.
1 rifle and a bunch of sheriffs.
Honestly, Tai Lu winning is just great because it's Tai Lu. But Joy the dog winning is like, I mean, that's legendary, you know? It's tough.
Had Siesta been able to find that second one, perhaps that could have been it, but now it's just Ray.
Also, I mean, Coach Bile, kind of the GOAT right now in CN.
Yep, walking right into it.
He's with JDG now, right? It's kind of crazy to think about.
It looks like the pattern is broken. Shock to the corner. Cloudy able to find one.
Joy the dog is so great.
Oopsies. Not where that was supposed to go. You can grab a gun, though.
Can you imagine JDG wins champs and then Joy the dog does the Demon 1 pose on the desk, just runs up the stage, lifts their tiny little arms next to their giant head?
We've seen so far in this map.
That'd be so great.
Yeah, they go for the play knowing that, you know, you're going to try to get the Phoenix ult online.
That'd be so sick.
Off of that orb.
With that just giant smile.
Able to use that ult, get some space.
Can you imagine? It's just you got these desks.
I don't mind the try, but I still feel like.
And then there's just this giant dog.
Really that well drilled. I haven't seen great value out of the KO yet.
With this beaming smile.
So, need to see some
and
of
it's
that.
lifting its tiny little arms in the middle of the stage.
Already ahead of that angle. You see, to open the door if he went that way, and he's not going to be able to get the drop this time.
So good.
Big walk over towards elbow here from Hermes. He still has that 0 point. I mean, if he sends it into elbow, doesn't get a tag.
JDG EDG would be kind of funny too, yeah.
More heavy A lean.
The DG Derby with DG Zin as a special cast.
It is an A lean. see there trying to.
I think Nongshim and T1 are very likely to make champs. No, they're very likely, but we'll see. If T1 loses today, they're slightly at risk, and that would increase Nongshim's chances. But they are mostly likely. We'll see how Paper X looks though. Paper X could ruin it for everybody. Oi. Oi. Okay, at least he played his life. That's kind of good.
Now they go scaling forward. Hermes able to find the
That's not good though.
Trying to spare their blushes as Ray tagged up by the Hunter's Fury, tucks into the cubby, and will be.
Oh, good read from Nis. He's like, I don't think you have time to go around the pyramid. Wait, they don't have time. You don't. You actually. No. You actually have. No. Breeze. No. You actually don't have time.
They don't know.
What? Why?
10 seconds left.
Maybe barely. Oh, the jump over the half wall. He just needs to
get the kill
here, and that's the round done.
What is it? It's like 18 seconds full sprint.
More costly. Laz will be able to find that kill, but 3-3.
The moment you use util, you're done there.
So far.
That's.
Just this time sharper.
It's not good.
Find that comfort. It took a little long for this to kind of materialize.
Doesn't Yinsu hate joy? Yinsu just doesn't get. Yinsu doesn't know joy.
Is very diligent, very
That's my take.
Util in this round. Maybe could have thrown the knife a little bit
We
sooner,
gotta give more whimsy and happiness. All that positive energy to Yinsu.
When they try to make their breakout, and because he's just slowly but surely starting from top mid, sliding to pillar, and then moving in through short A throughout that whole round.
But anyway, who's my fourth pick for more likely? I mean, I've said that I think most reasonable objective for teams from Pacific in the current points and brackets is Paper X, Nongshim, T1, and then whoever wins their opening match between, well, I guess order would be GE versus KRX. This is probably the most likely.
Well, the game of timeout chicken ends up being won by onside. Let's see though what the adjustments end up looking like for Sharper. Still a chance to make this a strong attacker side. But if the back and forth kind of continues, I think you maybe do start to favor onside a bit.
Prefer KRX just for One Pixel? That's true.
Yes. And that's
the One Pixel enjoyers will be supporting KRX over GE. That's true.
They're getting their damage done on this map, so.
Okay, well onside they want to get they want up the pace here rather.
Yeah, but Chad, imagine.
Down here, though, is Ray. Is Hunter's Fury now going to be called in? But
imagine G qualifies to champs and Frost doesn't check?
Just straight across that.
Oh,
cannot
whoa.
find the headshot. Hermes will hold his
own
for 2 kills, but Laz, 2 in response, gets him back into a
dude, there's a lot on the line, you can tell. Everyone's trying to stay for one extra fight, one extra trade.
Thinking that this is going to be that B hit, given that they left the site open, but instead it's a pump at the brakes.
KRX versus G is set. They announced it on the desk 2 days ago. They said it. They did the draw, and that was they announced the results.
I think this round kind of cooked, to be honest, for onside. I'd actually just like them to see go scoop up one of the guns and save. They're going to use the pit.
Yep, as that gets committed, I think
whoever qualifies,
exactly what we're going to see.
Paper X will be top 1 seed.
I mean, you can put a little bit of pressure forward.
I actually don't know. I don't think so.
Not great.
I mean, I'd kind of like it to be. It would just make things easier for Nongshim, but I don't think so. I think there's a chance Nongshim. I think there's a chance. I think. I mean, Paper X obviously has a chance to win. We're assuming this round is over, by the way, because they're looking to save. We're assuming Paper X has a chance to win. I think Nongshim has a chance to win. I do think if GE comes out swinging, GE has a... does GE have a chance to win, though? Grand Finals for sure.
Just set up the smoke, maybe see if you can find an exit, but...
In a weird world, I think KRX has a chance to win if they beat GE.
Hit committed, but back into the lead by 1 round.
I don't think T1 has a chance to win, though.
I thought for a second this round might go onside's way.
Oh, I felt like Hermes had saved it, but
yeah,
at last just goes above and beyond.
Oh,
great
man.
goal.
Wow.
G probably more of a dark horse to like win.
Really nice
Grand
little
finals I
break
think
out
is
there.
doable. If G beats KRS, I think G can get to grand
Now
finals.
Sharper, I mean, you've got that reckoning, but you also have a pretty big economic
So,
advantage.
I mean,
with this
Varel
one.
and Gen G,
Slide out,
I just don't know.
okay, I
Ooh,
mean,
I
Siesta
mean,
puts himself
you got
far out there.
actually
Like,
getting
he's
rid of the
looking to
neon
find one.
though on the attack in the quad
Hermes
wall.
is gonna take a crack at it.
Pretty important.
Actually, Yoru. I know how to opt.
I can opt.
0 Point doesn't see anything. And
The
for now,
thing
there's
is
no
they basically
eyes
have
in
to
main.
play retake on A because they have an op in mid, stuck in mid, and then they have the pit on B. Stage 2 grand final, Paper X, Noshim, Santiago rematch. That'd be so sick.
Ray is playing so far forward here.
Yeah, I can agree with that, Twig.
Back on
If they have the
curveball
double
that
map
cost
ban,
him, but
yeah,
Ray able to
maybe.
find the one. Laz again there, though. Keeps him covered. So you still have this rotation coming in from Wolverine, who's got nothing but a shorty in his hands at the moment. We will be able to grab an outlaw. That's not going to get you too much value, given the armor.
It would be kind of sick if Gen G won, though. Because I don't know if he's from Busan itself, but like Texture's from the southern part of Korea.
Okay, pulls off the angle right after you get the
It'd
spot.
be kind of
but
cool if
will
he
still be able to
lifted
find
a
the
trophy in
headshot.
Busan. I think
Now,
it might be from Busan,
Laz
actually.
playing from main. Poison orb chucked in. He just plays past that, and Cloudy's still trying to stick it.
What
Oh,
are they
it feels like
doing?
there's a bit of a disconnect here now. As Laz
Oh, they
will get the
handed that
Red
to
Bull
Laz, but
clutch,
Laz also played it very
but
well.
Sharper up by 2 rounds.
Yeah, it feels like
Who's better look?
communication maybe
Who's better
breaking
looking?
down a little bit here
Who's
for
looking
Onside in
better?
this round.
Paper X, Noshim, or Gen G?
Drone timeout.
Like, you gotta be.
Well, I mean, you
screaming
can't answer
here.
that right now, because
as
it's
Wolverine
been
that
a
he's
full
pushing,
week
and
since
you
we've
need
seen
to-
Gen G and Paper X.
you need to
Paper
be
X
aware of it, Cloudy.
also,
We gotta play for the
I
kill.
think how they look is highly dependent on how they look in their next
right
game
here.
after taking that loss to
Cloudy just
Varel.
not- it did
And
happen
Gen
really fast, to be
G,
fair.
I would say between Gen G and Noshim, if you just compared their last moments, I
Cloudy.
would say that Noshim is actually looking better.
Was trying to
But
get it to
Gen
happen. He
G,
was so
it comes
dialed
down
in on
to what
that.
they do in their off time. So
Just talking through this a little bit.
I'm the best looking in
opportunity
Pacific.
for the
You're not
timeout
even
for
in
Onside,
Pacific
and
though, Steven Liggy's
I
belly
think this
button.
is, to me, just
You're in like
play together
friggin'
more.
Iceland
Where
or
they're
something.
really at their best, honestly, is when they're kind of playing for retake, when they're doing that sort of stuff on the map. I think a lot of these aggressive pushes, kind
Sorry
of
to
one or
the
two players
casters,
trying to
but
gain some extra
going
space
home
somewhere,
early,
like,
we
I
don't
find
want
them
that.
doing
All we
mid
want is a
take
full best
control.
of 3 with onside taking the
I think
win.
a lot of the rounds
What
where
a
they've had
sign.
success have just been them playing for flood retakes and just kind of maintaining map presence, not overcommitting to anything.
Are there any top perks for top? Why do I keep mixing in words? Perks for top seed at champs? It's just at champs chat. It's always the same. The 1 seeds basically don't have to fight the other 1 seeds in groups, but it's groups, not Swiss. So there's no buys or anything. I mean, I guess you would be also given the draft advantage in your first matchup because no matter who, whether it's the 3rd or 4th seed of another region, you'd be the higher seed. So
Risky business there from Wolverine.
Yep.
no, Oceania counts as Pacific in terms of VCT regions, but
Flash,
but
not
Steven
connecting.
Liggy's belly button is attached to
Shot
Steven
well.
Liggy, so
Fortunate for Hermes.
Just maintain.
I mean, Siesta be this very
boy.
fast crunch. 0 Point tossed in there. Slide
Oh,
through.
boy.
Hermes unable to align it, and Siesta
Big
able to scale in
call.
behind fast enough.
off the opponent timeout.
The front lines just breaking down.
You got to consider a
Back
save
stab
already,
is a world
actually.
away. Just now on the
Yeah,
arrival.
no. Siesta's playing the right play here because if you're gonna go for it, you need to get an early kill before the plant goes down. But he's missed his opportunity.
Overdrive
Oh
now gonna
my
pop.
God, really?
The wall raised. Slide through.
Ah.
Kadum just tucked behind the box.
Dude, they are not used to the
Sharper
map. I
now.
don't think.
Very much finding their footing.
I think Sharper's more used to the map, which
As
I mean
Kadum
they haven't
hits
played
the
it. Onside
tap.
hasn't played
3
it
kills
since
for the round,
Challengers
and now
ended.
a
So
3-round gap for Sharper. Sprinting into the lead.
it's now 1-1 in CN.
Here.
Damn.
Oh no.
In
Just
2021,
standing there.
Oceania. Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
Again, the idea is not bad in terms of the macro, but some of the individual positioning, some of the timing.
Oh.
Hermes again kind of late on the knife.
Siesta was like, wait a minute, that's not the angle.
You know, if you're going to give up that space intentionally.
Whatever they're doing,
they don't get to pick who they want to face. It's just all random draw. For champs. Champs is like the most basically fair.
They're going to swing around and
you just get to avoid whoever looked the best in the other regions. That's why some people say the seeding doesn't matter as much for champs.
Well, now you've got this outlaw
it like matters, but it doesn't matter as much, you know? You're not like guaranteed a higher placement. You're not, you know, whatever.
Run it back will lead the way. Fast lane situated opinion.
Whoa! Oh, he had run it back. Okay.
I
mean, you see that there were already 2 people. You get the kill. Now, you've lost a member. They do know, but he didn't have a chance to pick up the gun, so he doesn't really get to... He wants this gun so bad.
Still able to grab that weapon, though. Sets up a cove, and he's going to cut his way back.
Okay, so he just wants to... He's forced them to pull back. He saw 2 or 3. So I like this. Oh, this was overall very good. You kind of needed that. Okay, 3v2. It's played well up to this point by Onside. It's like the first round I would say that I feel like they played the map well, more than just their aim.
Well, it's going to come down to Kadum, it feels like.
I mean, it could just come down to the timing.
Ray thinking about grouping with his teammates as well.
There is no time remaining in this.
Yeah, wait, what?
Stun to Ray, and there you go. Spikes down.
Dude, second time they've done this.
It is
I mean, I get it. I get it's a 2v3, but...
Onside saying, you know what? I got one more in me.
I hope Patman comes out swinging, because if he does, and everyone plays decently well too, then it's real hard to beat cheap. Oh, for sure. For sure.
This is such a crazy round. So many nice little individual moments, but it's again, they're doing contain, and this time
I think this is our 4th one? 5th one? 4th one? A lot of ecos this half.
And honestly, I mean, even when that kill came in, I'm not sure that he actually had the time to plant it.
I don't think
so. It's like 4.3 seconds when he died.
Yeah, they
still had to walk forward.
He would have had to plant it like right at the front there of those 2 pillars. 2 pyramids.
Spam them in. Kadum now with an attack off.
Are pyramids pillars, chat? Could they be classified as pillars?
Counter Siesta. He's been playing in that mid-op position, so
pillars just with a wide berth at the bottom.
A way to take care of business there. The funny thing is Onside has actually changed up their defensive default, where they move the operator over to the backside of pyramid, to the backside of A.
Pyramids don't support anything.
Cloudy
Wait,
again.
but a lamppost is technically a pillar, isn't it? Even though it's not supporting anything? Or is it only a... Can you not call a lamppost a pillar?
They clear the knife.
Does it? Is it only a... I don't know.
Nope.
Is it a cylinder?
Can't quite align that spray, though. Bullets just end up pinging right past the Pina.
Still, like
it's
what I'm seeing here,
supporting
just,
the lamp.
Reslot in. Hermes. Up into mid.
I mean, technically true.
30 seconds left.
Hermes get an angle, actually, to watch the cross. No, he's going to tuck back in.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Does a pillar... Can a pillar not have a slope? Or is it that it has to be supported? Like, what's the definition, true definition of a pillar?
The curveball available. As, flash in,
boy.
Wolverine down.
Oh, boy. Everybody's pinged. Oh, the spam and then... Oh, it's a nice try. It's a nice try from Cloudy, but now he's stuck. He needs help. He needs help bad. NT on the wide swing. Good on the double hold from Sharper, though. The backup's a little late. Surely we're thinking about this one angle that can ruin your entire game plan. They are not.
There you go. Opinion with the finisher. Puts him down, and Sharper ensuring that they have
a pillar or column is a tall vertical post.
And if they can get
used to hold up a roof. Okay. So it has to be either a decoration to a building or it has to hold up something. So yeah, you were right.
Oh man.
So lamppost wouldn't be pillars either. Wait, so is this not a pillar then? Is this thing not a pillar? Well, maybe it's holding up the water tank. I don't know. Wait, now we're providing structural support to a building.
Economy is not good.
Oh. We're learning so much while everyone just ecos each other in this map. Chat, Sharper's winning. I think onside isn't as comfy on this map. They just panic fight. It's feeling kind of like Ascent almost. They got a couple. I'm pretty sure 3 out of their 4 wins are ecos actually.
Again, to every once in a while, turn on the jets and make a go of it. Our Sharper.
But if it's decorative, wait. But what if these pyramids are decorative to the A side?
Is scrambling to try to figure out how to fight against that. They just don't have the weaponry. They don't have the time. They don't have the
win and split. Wait, but pillars don't have to be round though. They could be square.
Halftime. 8-4, very good. I think you're feeling pretty confident right now.
Yeah, I think so. I think literally onside 1 pistol and 3 ecos.
We can come back on
That's
this.
Crazy. Just don't buy at this point.
Man, Sharper looks.
Just buy 1 op, 1
so
sheriff, and then
map.
3 classics.
Only won the last 3 pistols. Can they go for 4 in a row? Will Sharper be able to make it 3-3 across the series and take that first step in this second
Can you
half?
put Pearl back in the map pool, glitch it out? I like Pearl. As a Pearl enjoyer, I'd be okay with that.
2 of those pistols.
That is true.
Don't want to talk about the second round.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what shape they are, they go in the square hole. that meme is so funny.
But I mean, it could be just a big time win here for Sharper if they can get this pistol round.
A big time win? Is it against a giraffe?
How they're gonna wanna approach it. It's gonna be a big.
You say that big time and win don't normally go into the same.
That's
sentence.
true. You're right.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I mean, there's a
put dozen in between.
You know, sometimes there's the broken clock is right twice a day.
That's true.
Yeah.
He did win. He won a laptop.
Yeah.
I was thinking more about him as a coach.
I was too.
His brother, though.
Oh,
what a legend.
Can we just?
Dude, rubbing it in further by bringing up Bambino is crazy.
Well, here comes the attack.
That's messed up, actually. Not even the same region.
Watching the rear.
Oh my gosh.
See several players.
Oh man, I was afraid Ziesta was gonna push out. Discipline from onside.
As Sharper quickly in position to try to flood back into this one. Nice shot there from Niz. Puts down Siesta. The Neon's dead for now. Ray able to find another. Swing out of the cove, and Apina find it up and still able to tuck back. No! Hermes actually got the catch.
Oh!
PTC. Trying to drag his team kicking and screaming over the finish line.
Oh, good double swing. Good swings at the end there by Ray and Cloudy. Holy.
But can it happen again? Do they do the funny thing?
I hope not. I don't want to see that again. I want to see this.
Chobra, could you cast all the GE games because I don't want to hear. I really liked the idea every time we lose a round.
More than anything.
Juicer name with the silence Chobra for 1 round. That's crazy. Comboed with the hydrate.
He's got the finish too. It's huge. Onside not done yet. Ray has been leading the charge on the harbor.
Oh, okay. Well, that shrinks the likelihood, but it doesn't completely negate it by any means. Still have a sheriff and a bandit behind this one. As a flash up and over the top, and you also do have 3 players situated here on this B site. Recon's been dodged. Spot of the one in the corner, slide back. Kadoom, able to fight too. Gets the tag. As PTC looking to try to line it up with that bandit, and already it's good damage, but it seems like this should be the round into the hands of onside.
Well, there's going to be something to pick up, you would think. He can get there.
I don't think he spotted him. Oh, curveball, fully connecting. Swing out, the shots not connecting. Apina still in this, has the Guardian. Going up. With that blaze wall, did he tuck into it? No, he actually didn't take the heal. Taps it. Wall's falling, spot out, and he didn't see him cross, I don't think. So he's gonna try to. No, doesn't actually commit for the half hold. Just taps it again. Just trying to bait him out, and okay, Wolverine, he absolutely spares their blushes to close out the follow-up round, but good God.
Damn, thank you for the stretch time as well, HFM.
Certainly does. It makes
Dude,
the
that
bonus
was
very less likely.
Dude.
If you're Sharper here, you're not feeling too bad about this at all. Great reveal. I mean,
dude, the reposition and the angle just to check the spike.
I forgot.
They convert the bonus because they
That
don't
was
have good guns.
No, I mean on this.
That
map,
was
you're right,
goated.
the Sheriff is
That was
actually the best
goated from
gun. I should
Wolverine.
know better. My bad.
Should have taken the wall heal. You're right.
You're
Should have
not
taken the
wrong.
wall heal.
Well,
I'm pretty sure the Sheriff kills on this map is getting close to the Vandal kills.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a Marshall. You would have died either way, but
who's going to be spotted?
you might have given him more confidence.
Ray trying to keep them in this yet again. We'll be able to find the one Wolverine starting away from mid. Let's try to find this enemy Phoenix. Tags him up. Blaze Wall, however, is going to be able to find those heals, and now the pinch from Double Doors arriving, but Wolverine has
Belly button. Can we
great
focus on the
awareness
game?
there from Wolverine.
My life is ruined.
Watch
Joy the
like,
dog
you know
doesn't have a
it's not there.
belly
That's
button is
really good
insane.
stuff.
Reckoning was tossed out here as well from Ray. As thrown well up into the sky. Spotted a one.
We should have a Chobra cast. Actually, that could be good too. Oh.
Shock dart Hermes. Whittled away at by the same fight. Push up.
Oh, dude, Ray's a playmaker, man. An ace.
The Predator ace to convert the bonus. What did I say?
No, you're right. You know, well, I mean, he had a rifle, to be fair, but
Wow.
that is crazy stuff from Ray. Gets the opener.
Oh yeah, we definitely have a hand on our games.
Ridiculous. Oh, the
Holy.
walkthrough, and Niz not ready at all.
Oh my
Gun
God.
Not out.
Walking in, look like he's scanning his power level.
It's over.
Dude, this guy's the
9,000
Francis
pressure.
of onside.
20
He's
kills,
the guy that
10 deaths.
just takes the timing.
Okay,
He's a gut
the rule
player.
applies on both sides, though, as we found out. Now Sharper. Those Sheriffs in hand, half armor as well for everybody. Not an outlaw in sight, though, in the hands of onside, as we'll take a listen in with the Korean squad.
Conley should have standing. If I had a standing, one of my biggest regrets is not getting a standing desk when we first moved in. One day. I actually wish I could be standing for most of like the stream. Actually. Yes. Do we still have our knife? And he said 25 seconds. He said, okay, when it comes back, let's go A. Yeah, if someone's gonna stay mid, or I guess he was asking Wolverine, if you're gonna stay mid, Harbor, can you come join us? We're gonna go once Harbor joins, so it's gonna take a little while.
I'm sure the birthday boy Sluggy's translated all that for his chat, so.
What a
They'll be
legend.
on
What a
the up and
legend.
up.
Love the work he's putting in over there.
Slow creep, and to A. Spot on the one. Blaze Wall is going to get situated.
30 seconds left.
Whoa, this now feels very uncomfortable. There isn't enough time to make a pivot. You just got to go.
Yep, trying to run in for this
Oh,
one.
good flash. Just keeps him at bay.
Siesta, I mean, just hasn't been able to see a damn thing as he tries to take this space, but now that he gets his
Yeah,
vision back.
dude, this is like one of the first times they've actually taken a freeze because of the flashes. Like the flash being too good actually forced onside to freeze, and then re-hit angle by angle. It like actually helped them out.
Would be able to one-tap as Niz
Have a good one, Novoy.
arrives. Shock darts as well. Similarly, could find some decent value, but Siesta, and he gets PTC. Ray gets the finisher. It's tied up 8-8.
Oh, boy. Are we going to see the timeout from Sharper here? Perhaps. Because this is, I mean, this is an eco, sure, but already letting this be tied up after going up 8-4 on your attacker's side. You can't find anything here. This one, you had a decent read. You had your strong side on A, and you can't slow this down.
Sharper's shaking in their boots. Well, I don't know if they're shaking in their boots, but 4 rounds in a row. It's a good timeout. It's a good timeout. The only thing is onside, like if Sharper converts this timeout, I would say onside should take a timeout no matter what, around like 10-8. Just to stop the momentum and make sure they can take it back. How much did you enjoy COD COD 4? I mean, it was fun, but the multiplayer is just—it's just classic COD multiplayer. It seems fine. I haven't leveled it up enough. If onside loses, I'm definitely gonna shave my head. And the guy on the right said, "I'm definitely not."
Sign said that if Onside loses, they're going to shave their head.
Again, I can help. My services are available.
But yeah, the campaign was good though. The campaign was good. It was fun. I'm interested.
Yeah, it does.
The parts I'm most interested in is the like the multiplayer will be short-term fun, probably, as long as it just runs fine. The campaign and like the battle royale, because those are the things that are going to be like set either somewhat or mostly in Korea. So I'm kind of curious how those come out. But the campaign was, I mean, it was a nuclear power plant, but like it was enough to make me be like, I think they're going to do it justice. Oh boy. Okay, yeah. Do you consider just resing him again? You do. Good cover. That's fine, though, because that gave the two guys time to clear the site. So you don't get to keep the KO. Yeah, that Reckoning is not... I mean, that... Dude, this Reckoning is not helping them.
Oh. Oh. What? Cloudy, how are you not dead? How are you not stunned either? He got caught by that. He takes
I mean, dude, nice calm.
The overdrive now going to be popped.
Freaking spray reset from Cloudy.
Not going to have it. And now, do you commit to this, or you just try to swap the gun and then exit with the op?
Oh, the snake bite for time. Yeah, you got to save it. Because you basically only have one more chance, and you wouldn't necessarily want to risk that.
Sprints out to safety, but the timeout.
Please be normal onside.
It's another round into
it's like
the
that
meme.
The onside players are insane.
Gotta give him a ton of credit.
Dude, they just... That's the thing, is that this team's fun, but like I can't see them... I don't know. I can't see them making the run to... to the grand finals, just because it's like when the rest of your opponents from here on out will all have had plenty of games against Paper Rex. Like that ain't gonna work, you know what I mean?
Your hair is one step closer to being safe.
Now, you know, some days
Munchkin's retirement isn't 100%, but it's very likely. There's only a very few ways that I think he could be getting or delaying it further, I think. But there's like always loopholes. The actual like hard age, no matter what, except for like medical, I think is like 32 or 30. So I think he has like 1 or 2 more years technically that he can, but like he's now at that part where you'd have to go through loopholes. So.
Kadoom, yep. Stay on A.
Enemy remaining.
Get dug in somewhere.
Damn, the last timeout didn't work. I think that might be the end of it, though. You kind of needed that timeout conversion.
I think he's going to be okay with it. Onside, 6 in a row.
The burst is just too strong from onside.
And you're out of timeouts here. As Sharper, you are at the mercy of this team, and they find him.
Yeah, also, I would just not ever browse VLR, guys.
Oh,
it's
boy.
actually just... You literally actively lose more brain cells than gain them.
Salt in the wound.
And you don't have a timeout.
Reddit's close, but like VLR for sure.
Nope.
And it's just... It's echoing the sunset yesterday versus Full Sense.
Yes.
You know, close in that first half, and then they get to the attacker side, and onside, they just played it perfectly. They did not drop.
VLR and Valcomp are both sides of the same coin, except that coin is not a very good coin to begin with, is what I would add.
Once they find their groove, they're so hard to get out of it.
And a pinch? Good for shot, though. Ooh, the counter wall is good from the Harbor as well.
Hunter's Fury going to be called in Opinia. Considering going off on timing,
okay. It's a neon though, but Ray gets around it. That's a dude. They scaled into it along the harbor wall while the Hunter's Fury pushed them out. But it's not enough people. Good hold by Sharper, and you've got the wraparound from Laz.
It's awfully suspicious, but Laz now no further reason to shift from his position, and he'll hear that shop door getting opened up.
No, Reddit's also like not necessarily or just Valcomp, but like Reddit in general these days is just like so filled with bots.
It is definitely
that it is. It's not worth the trouble, I think.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Well, now we know.
Wait.
Because there were 2 on site.
Oh,
no shot.
God.
No shot.
30 seconds left.
No, he's just checking, right? He's just checking. Okay.
Go
Dude, that would have been. I mean, it would have been
now
fun.
I'm gonna go for the B site plant, but you can't go for it here. You can't go for it here.
What?
Oh, he turns to
Oh,
main.
he thinks it's main. Dude, how did he get
It
the
was
double?
nearly looking so very brilliant.
Oh
Chobra
my
will
gosh.
win out the round.
My God. That is
Oh
unbelievable.
my God.
This
Can
is
you
great from Canoe.
imagine?
He knows that that corner is going to be turned quick.
Cloudy with
by
the massive
Siesta. So
meatballs
he's
is
taking
actually
an
so
angle where he
good.
can
What are your thoughts on people saying
fast
Paper Rice are a
react to it
bad
and still
team that
get
gets
the kill.
bailed by their insane
really
individuals?
nice adjustment. And if you
I mean,
take-
that's
oh,
bait. They're not a bad
man.
team. They definitely do get bailed out by their
You can
individuals,
take
though.
Siesta
They
out
get
of
to
the
get away with
equation,
more things.
Give yourself a really good shot into these
But
rounds.
I would say that they're also now back in
Really
the
to
day.
make
I
the
would say
entry
that they
so
were. I mean,
crucial.
one of the reasons I
Deep
think
knife
KRX,
thrown
you know,
early
old
by
Vision Strikers and
Hermes.
DRX used to be their kryptonite, is
That is a
because
lifeline of a round.
they used to just, you know, bail themselves out with
Spot
things.
one.
Now they
Gonna be
get
sent
to get
out.
away with
Now
more
three
things because
players
of the
gonna be
individuals,
noted
and they
elbow.
know how to weaponize that, like in a macro sense, like round to round, fake outs, you know, like do that, but then you
Onside,
calm
just
down, the timeout conversions, things like that.
Back over
So,
towards A.
They're
Not
using
sure if
that.
Curveball was
you know.
that in audio range for Hermes.
Could they be better?
Smoke
Sure,
when they put up
but do they
onside
need to be?
fake towards B.
Eh.
Ball's going up now. PTC sets up the Cove, and Apinya ends up losing out on that fight. PTC now having his work cut out for him. Sends out some shots. They know exactly where he's at. They just haven't been able to kill him quite just yet, but Ray will be able to in the end. Site now opened up. The plant to come through. It's a 3v5
The reference is
reset.
way better when you say with, because
Right,
you're
just
talking
right
about
around
how
the
he
back.
had massive balls to go for that.
We'll get backstab. Kadum able to find the one. Take flight. A little bit closer to success. Two players going to be spotted with the drone up and over the top to push in, though, and Siesta faster on the draw.
That's like saying that's like
Kadum
saying
taken down.
Zuna's mouse
As it's
clutch
Laz,
kiss
the
was a
backpedal
bad
away.
homage to Sax because he didn't use the same exact mouse.
Has to save. That's onside. They stopped them from tying it up. They advance to 11.
I mean, A is just hard to defend
Just starts to look
against
further and further out of reach for Sharper.
against teams
Again,
that
a
just
great little
burst.
mid-round
A
here
is just harder to
from
defend.
Hermes and onside.
Why do you think Dongshim only goes
Throw
A
that
on
smoke
Breeze?
over at B-Link.
It's because you can
And
block
then
it a couple
quick
times, but you
pivot
can't
through
block it
mid.
every time.
There's nobody there. Completely find open space. It's been kind of a 2-1-2 default here for the side of Sharper. I think that onside got a read on it.
A is the clawing of Breeze,
Know
actually,
that
yeah.
They could just bully that player out of top mid if the drone was there. And
It's
you
the
know,
figurative
seeing three
clawing.
players, you kind of have to back off.
Can we nerf Neon a bit more?
So it is, you know,
I mean,
slides
I
back
think
over to B, especially with that smoke, and then the default post plan. Or
the thing is
post plan setup just really
the
nice.
biggest way to nerf Neon would be the
I think
slide,
that's just a good
but
counter
it's
move here
like,
from Hermes.
but can you do that? I don't know.
Really beautiful
Also,
mid
if you're gonna nerf the
Good
slide, I do
stack.
think you have to give the speed back
It's another crack at a
to the
relative
sprint
thrifty
and the
here.
B-hop. I think the B-hop nerf wasn't the right nerf.
Like you say, 4 players
But-
on A.
There.
Sharper hoping that they come pushing in this direction, and for the moment, onside is
Oh boy.
to the corner.
Oh boy.
Box. And will
Ooh.
use his head. Great shot from Laz.
Nice shot.
Run it back now, committed. The rush out into mid.
Ooh, wants to go check elbow at the same
Ray.
time. Greedy. But they get it. I mean, full clear.
PTC, that
Oh,
cloud kick,
what
able to
a-
find the headshot.
Wait,
Siesta down,
what?
Cloudy
He got
eliminated as well.
Siesta? That's crazy.
take it back
That was
there. You
actually such a
gotta-
good jump peek,
you
but he
can't
didn't have much room
Make
to
this hit go.
slide.
They know where you're at. You know there's a ton of players here.
Volley now tossed in, turn to the side with PTC. Able to find Hermes before he can close out the kill. on
Yo,
Apinya.
nab the spike. Oh.
Sharper, still yet some fight remains. It's another thrifty. They keep it close, still trailing by 1.
No, this kill from Laz throws them completely off balance. They're like, okay, maybe we can. fast
Yeah,
pivot
he slides
over
into
to
the
A off
wall.
that.
That's
That's
unfortunate.
exactly what Sharper
If
wanted. What
dude,
an
if he had more
angle,
room
what
to
a
slide
read.
there, I think the entry actually works.
Again, that first kill seems to be so crucial here for Sharper in some of
Unfortunate.
these rounds. They can find that.
All right, let's
Then
calm down
panic sets in for
because
onside
it's not
gaming.
witty either, and I don't want
Hermes has the no
our
command.
chat to just
PTC has the
evolve into
reckoning.
bad,
Make it a flawless thrifty at that. Get all
I
the
don't know,
weapon upgrades.
jokes and bad taste that are
Dodge
not
that
witty.
knife.
That they do. Quick tuck, but I think they had to make some noise for that.
I think you're right.
going to be checking up and around the top, and no.
Oi! Oh, gets the double. Good spray.
2 kills found as that null command gets popped.
Well,
Space, give it up, Ray.
They know the harbor was here somewhere because the wall came up from elbow.
Elbow position, but he is going to be completely surrounded. As Cloudy going for this. No, he's not. He's delaying, and that allows him to get the window.
Oh, they are surrounded. They have to win a couple fights. They know they have to push out somewhere. Do you push out? That was a bad flash. I don't know if anyone saw it, but he threw the flash. I think he meant to throw it here for the window, but he threw it here and it bounced here.
Slow creep. Read the position
Oh.
in mid, but Niz far too fast for him.
Niz is coming back online. That's dangerous.
A 2v4 in the post plant with Cloudy tagged to 73. Sharper. So incredibly well poised.
I mean, that's a brutal harbor ult. Cloudy, you gotta do something. I don't know what you can do here. Oh man.
Up over the wall, Hermes shall fall.
11-11. There's money. There's money for onside. Surely you time out, yeah?
Oh, they're just being so tricky on the map now. Our Sharper BTC starting to dial up some nice plays.
You have that second timeout.
They must not have heard him.
I mean, I feel like you probably should have timed out the previous
turn
round.
Their
But
attention in towards B-Link. That's the thing about going up against Sharper.
personally say give the hops, but nerf even more. Maybe remove the shooting while sliding. Yeah, like I think you'd have to. The thing is like the slide is such the iconic part, so I think that's the headache you have. Like that's such a part of the identity. But the sprint and the B hop, I think, should be a bigger part of the identity, and then you nerf the slide. Like maybe you even give it more speed, but you can't draw your gun out until like full stop or something. Although that probably feels bad. I don't know.
Taking that playoff spot.
Yeah, I mean the pressure is immense. This is where you're leaning on some of those more experienced players that you're going to have.
Why do the Ukraine teams play so chaotic?
You know, there's quite a few on Sharper, Hermes.
I mean, it's just younger players without as much discipline and the coaching staff also being younger. So you play into your strengths. Also in challengers, like that's usually just better.
Yeah, they're like, well, that looked pretty good. So.
Little hydrate, thank you, librarian. Space librarian, to be exact.
Overstack the A main choke. I mean, I think they're expecting just a set play.
Well, disabling gun usage, like, further after slide would be anti-fun. That would, like, kill the agent for sure. Regardless of power. Like, no one would enjoy playing that. But right now, like, Neon has, like, by far the fastest gun switch speed.
Have a Hunter's Fury available now.
Because you can basically, because you're supposed to be able to fire like while sliding at max distance, right? So.
Cycle really favoring onside.
But that's what I mean. But that's like the identity, so it's like kind of hard to nerf that. So I don't know. Unless you call it a rework, but I do think the B-op nerf was. I think the reason I don't like the B-op nerf, and it's not just because of Domi. I think it. Oh, dude, the staggered wall comes into play. The map rework last year wrecked Sharper there. The reason I don't like it is it takes away this layer of like high-end skill expression without actually changing the part that everyone can abuse. You know, like that's the issue with the current nerf, and we're seeing that as a result.
This is all Cloudy. He snuck in.
That's a damn, what a call. Yep, he holds the smoke, he hears the noise, they show each other, they know he ran away, they know they don't have the numbers, they know they don't have the info. That's a good call.
And now given that you've got this as a 5v3, I mean, granted, they're not even going to give the planet over the Wolverine. I thought they were going to give it to him, and I was going to say they don't have to use the pit here.
Neon in general was a mistake to Valor. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Instead, it goes to Hermes. Like you say, Cloudy, deep enough angle.
You can't just hate on the Filipino Asian like that. That's messed up.
Points a little bit early. Scaling now, starting to come through. As swing in, Niz, good for one. Siesta down.
Oh boy. They have Hunter's Fury. That's what they're relying on.
They're
relying on it a little bit too much, though.
How's he gonna done that? And now suddenly, Cloudy, he's
you have to use Hunter's Fury. Except you're using it way too close.
Able to win out that fight. The swing. Wolverine finds Laz.
What the?
The defuse. It didn't get held to half.
Wow.
As Wolverine will find the 3 remainders at onside. Oh, it looked dicey, but they managed to get up to match point.
They're not able to hold. Here, they're doing a great job.
Yes, hating on Neon means you're racing against
Filipinos. They're just waiting for Sharper to make a mistake.
Oh,
Niz.
Fantastic reset.
That is unreal. Oh, the fact that you can't
Damn.
come back after that, but Wolverine stands up when he needs to. He's able
Do I think there's going to be OT or not?
Because if he can't,
I don't think so.
I think that's probably
I think it ends here.
Knife got an overdrive in that pit. A Hunter's Fury and an overdrive of their own on the other side. Sharper looking to try to take this into overtime with a big walk down in the mid.
Okay, Laz, though. Snakebite, how good is it?
To try to maintain control.
Oh, it's good. It's good. Ah! The Snakebite decay. Oh, my God.
2 kills of the Hunter's Fury.
Oh, they got wrecked.
Real. It's Cloudy.
Oh, my God.
He's trying to draw attention.
Oh, my God.
Are beginning. Do Sharper end up overcommitting again?
Wait, whoa. You guys are, whoa. It's a 4v2 and you're going to rotate.
Oh, they're bringing Laz.
4 to the site.
They have fully given up the space, but it's a question of when does onside realize
I mean, I guess you're guaranteeing you can 4-man retake on B. You know what? I'm actually kind of okay with it. Because you gave up mid as well. So I'm kind of okay with it, actually. If Laz had just completely left, I would have been like, oh, kind of weird. But
this battle in which he's so unfavored.
But like,
check the nest. There's a swing.
Oh,
he will fall.
Okay,
and now everybody else just spills back across.
Wait, hold up. The Molly, the Molly.
To a crisp. The defuse is there, and Sharper.
Dude, he can't hear it coming. I mean, he has to stick it anyway. Oh my
absolute
gosh.
Madness. They get 4 of the last 6 to
Damn.
send it to overtime.
I mean, what a setup here.
Just again another.
Dude, they already had mid. I wasn't even looking at the mini map. They already had mid, and the Silva was ready to friggin' go for the ult. As soon as Util came out, because they already took mid, so they knew it wasn't a mid A pinch.
At the end.
Well done.
Wolverine, a wry smile though.
That deserves double blame? How is that a double blame, chat? We gotta blame Mobugi for this.
Absolutely insane.
We gotta blame the owner of Onside Gaming for this. This ain't on me.
Deserved. You said after those
Mobugi's like watching, friggin'
really
shaking in his boots, just getting flamed by a random streamer.
Which was a third, then to have this overtime to determine who's going to the playoffs and who's going home. It is absolutely cinematic here from the teams. It's Siesta. Immediately lines up 2 in mid. That's the duelist sound.
Let's just, yeah, let's
Sharper,
just walk out into mid.
A freebie here.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, it's Onside Gaming. They forget that they can just, like, keep a numbers advantage without fighting.
I had no one to counter swing towards back a pillar.
Yeah, it was just kind of an anticipation that they wouldn't have much else behind that, or they were retreating and he could maybe catch them on the exit.
A Hail Mary swing, and what have we said, Paper Thin? Hail Marys don't work.
That's, yes, very, 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 very rarely. They are low percentage plays. It's going to come down to a timing here for Laz.
Oh my god. Oh,
spotted the one.
Dude, that might be the bait they need, though. Oh, but Laz isn't even thinking about it.
Slow advance.
How are you not even thinking? What?
How is he alive?
Okay, but Ray gets the notification, so he's ready. And he's got help, so he only has to look at backside, and of course he swings. Of course he... Instead of...
Let's have that, but Laz... He gets
this team, man.
Instead of... Wolverine will be able to shut him down. Drone out. Is spotted the overdrive. Siesta. You can tell that he's hesitant. He knows what Niz is doing to the team.
Literally, he can just be like, I'm going to peek and make sure they don't come in. I'm going to hold this angle, and then we're going to regroup here and fight them 4v2. And he goes, no, I will win this fight.
What happened there?
Oh my gosh.
Thought they wanted to.
Oh my god.
I think they
surprise opportunity.
So funny.
I think they wanted to just play trigger discipline, scale forward, try to get more than one kill, and instead they just got 0 from that one.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those tough moments where you think you can outsmart your opponent.
The funniest part is like
yourself. Didn't matter in the long
Nongshim now and then has this problem too.
There.
But this is like,
I mean, still it's been
this. I mean, it's classic like dominant. Tier 2 playing into strong Tier 2 players playing into Tier 1 the first time. But like now in Nongshim, it's like down to 1 or 2 players that like do it every now. They've gotten better at reading like when is it a higher percentage play. They're like learning. But these guys are just like every time we swing.
Some ideas.
Oh my
god. Let's go. Yeah. Absolutely.
Diablo's getting gapped. Oof. Yeah. The thing is, whoever wins here, they'll face the loser of Paper X Nongshim, as far as we know. So. It's kind of brutal.
From onside, so we go out of the timeout and into.
Yeah, they said the draws were done on the desk.
The last round of
but the lower bracket, I'm not like positive. I double checked with one there, but he wasn't sure either. But I think.
So onside looked to punch their ticket into the playoffs.
But like Paper Race Nongshim, they said was set on the broadcast. Same with GEKRX. So the lower bracket was also drawn. It just didn't matter yet because we didn't know who was moving up, so it wasn't discussed closely.
Making a pinch.
Relay bolt into the corner. Do they check bricks? Well, now Kadum, he opens up with a couple shots, but Opinion on the swings in line one, but it will get taken down. The trade is there.
Dude, Kadum might have actually helped onside. They now freeze? Oh my god, they freeze and they're going to pop flash!
However, fully connecting, he will
oh my god! He helped him out!
Cloudy keeps it in with a 3v3.
Oh, he jumps across!
Across to another. Chucks in that near side.
Oh, they're all blind!
Before he loses out, and Hermes!
Dude, Kadum helped him out,
man.
Man.
Command in his face. As long as he's a 1v3
my
clutch.
Gosh.
Be the play of his career.
Wait. Doable. Oh, what a high-low, though.
A high-low setup, and Hermes takes
oh
it
my god.
14-12, onside gaming.
Dude, look at Ziesta waving them by.
Who would have thought?
Oh,
his team
man.
Insanity. I said it yesterday, I'll say it again. Wiser beyond their years, and the talent through the roof. They were tested. They were pushed to the limit.
You gotta feel for Sharper, man.
It
this is what I meant, though.
That they had to go through to get
they had to win. They had to beat KRX.
And Sharper put up one hell of a fight.
I mean, it got a lot closer than I thought by the end, but not gonna say I knew this is how it would end up.
They can hang with the best of the best in Pacific.
No, it's brutal for Sharper because so many of these guys were so close to Tier 1 every time. PTC, Kadum.
The prophet
the coach.
Of the Thai scene, and they just continue to reinforce it and show it here. There is so much talent
That's brutal.
in that region, on that squad, and it's unfortunate for them that they're not going to be able to represent their home country. They're in the playoffs.
But I mean, no Thai teams in playoffs. Dude, I mean, that's a travesty considering the talent in that region, man.
The youngest team in the world, contending in the play-ins and now in the playoffs.
Could be actually. Yeah, if T1 wins, it'll be
every single region.
It'll be all KR teams that make it out of play-ins. Actually,
much promise and so much talent.
To be fair, it only looks like that because almost all the Korean teams failed to make playoffs to begin with. To be fair, it's because like all of them failed to make playoffs except for Gen G.
And then to drop these anti-ecos.
That's brutal. This last is a different last. That last was a Japanese last on Zeta Division.
From all of onside. You can see Jen there on the stage.
I hate these kids though. I mean, this is like watching old Nongshim, but it's against teams they could beat, so they get away with it. You know what I mean? Oh man.
And it will be Onside Gaming qualifying to the playoffs. We have Ray.
Brutal loss for Sharper.
To talk about today's win. Now,
I know PTC was there. Yeah, I wanted to see PTC have another shot too.
What was going on towards the
Sad,
end of
but they should do well.
They
should do well within the Thai scene next year. I mean, which is like brutal to say because that they've been doing well within the Thai scene. But.
온사이드 지면 삭발한다는 분도 계셨는데 정말 다 한 마음으로 떨리는 마음으로 봤는데 심정이 어땠는지부터 들어보고 싶어요, 그리즈.
진짜 이렇게 긴장하고 떨리는 게임은 진짜 이렇게 처음 해보고요. 너무 기쁩니다.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever played this nerve-wracking and very, just very intense game in my life, and I'm really, really happy that we were able to win. Now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we saw you on the harbor. This is your
새벽 4시부터 지금까지 소리만 들었어요. 축하해요. 진짜 완전 big deal. Congrats to Mobugi on Onside Gaming. Everyone, let's give a little grats to Mobugi. He's watching friggin' early hour in the mornings on the other side of the planet.
체크를 해보니까 경기에서 하부한 것도 처음이시더라고요.
네, 맞아요.
근데 또 탑 프레거까지 했는데 어떻게 이렇게 잘하시는 건지 그리고 이 하버를 하게 된 배경도 들어보고 싶네요.
Chat, I'm gonna be real honest.
감독님한테 이제
Nongshim better beat Paper X, man. I don't want to watch Nongshim versus Onside while I'm in Germany.
링크에서도 이제 계속 하버를 좀 많이 해서 연습을
So much stress.
것 같아요.
그럼 준비는 어느 정도 하신 거예요, 하버?
한 달 정도 된 것 같아요.
알겠습니다. Well, actually, I've been practicing Harbor for about a month in ranked also. But at first, I was just like, I don't want to play Harbor, but our coaching stuff said Harbor's really, really good. You just kind of have to play it.
They're like, is it done?
Him, and I did so. And yeah, thank God, it was a good performance on this agent. Now, I just wanted to ask you because the reaction after you guys won this series was, oh my God, why is heading to playoffs so difficult? That was really tough.
Man, wait, if T1 wins, it's only GE and Paper X, huh? That aren't Korean players? It's so weird with Veryl, because like, they are a Japanese org, but they are a Korean team. The reason, to me, it feels different from G2 is because G2 has established over multiple esports now that they are a like multinational team. Same thing with Team Liquid. And like for each of their games, they operate in those regions. But Veryl is still very much like everything's in Japan. The watch party's in Japan. Like,
그건 아닌 것 같아요. 굉장히
So that's why to me, Veryl is still kind of iffy. That's true. GE has a Korean player as well.
Really strong,
damn. Yo, Tash, thank you so much for the raid. I'm so sad. It is heartbreaking. Like I predicted onside, but I was split emotionally for both teams. So it feels bad, man, for Sharper and Thai Valorant.
잠시만요.
네.
Oh, he has to think about it. His opponent.
방심하면은 진짜 큰 코 다친다고 알려주고 싶네요.
오, 알겠습니다. Hey, write us out. You're gonna pay for that. Don't underestimate us. Well, thank you very much, Ray, and we'll see you in the playoffs. 네, 이렇게 해서 레이 선수 만나봤고요. 플레이오프에서 뵙겠습니다.
감사합니다.
Yeah, I mean, chat. Wait, hold on. Wait, chat. DFM haven't played T1 yet. Where'd all the paper thin worshippers? Where did they all go? Chobra should play Road to Empress also. Wait, okay. Can somebody link the Ludwig's short again? I just learned that Ludwig was actually featured in the game. I never knew that.
And the talent that we've seen that's been coming out of Thailand. I think in 2027 we are going to see some massive things from both of these regions. But for now, this is Onside's time.
Yeah, I mean, this was a banger series. 2 blowouts.
Oh, there we go.
Overtime third map that started with.
Hold on. I know. Sorry. Let's just clock out of the game real quick. That's so funny. Like live action.
Nailed that.
Damn.
Whoa.
That's good. Listen, mad props. Mad props. Oh my gosh. That's great. That's pretty good. Oh my gosh. I mean, chat, maybe we'll check this out at some point. I wasn't that interested. I mean, like, I thought, let's put it this way. I understood that it had a massive cultural impact as a game, but I was like, you know what? I mean, yeah, like, maybe I'll just check out some other people playing it, etc. And then I was in China for TorchCon, for TorchlightCon, and literally one of the guys from XD was like, have you guys played Road to Empress? And like all the RPG guys were like, what game is that? And I was like, oh, I know it. I haven't played it though. He's like, dude, everybody in China, like everyone in any game company in China has played it. It's like everyone's checking it out, like figuring out what they did well, figuring out like why it's popular. It's taking over by storm. And like all the girl employees, like all the women in their company, like they might not play Torchlight as much, but they've all played Road to Empress, and all the guys have been playing it too. So I was like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I guess if I want to understand what's going on, I gotta play it.
How are you feeling?
So,
especially having gone in with a new comp, and you know how this overtime went.
Any horror games? I'm not a big horror game person, but every now and then I'll make an exception.
왜냐면은 조합도 바꿨고 그리고 되게 팽팽하게 서로 주고받고 연장까지 갔기 때문에 어땠는지 들어보고.
He won the first team to become a super team.
이코 스틸 너무 많이 당해서 살짝 좀 주춤했지만 진짜 간절하게 너무나도 간절하게 파이팅하게 끝까지 해서 이긴 것 같습니다.
Dude, I'm happy for Hermes
well,
though.
We got ecoed a lot in the beginning.
This guy got slandered so hard after the KRX stint.
We really wanted
and he was just helping them out, man. They needed an emergency pickup.
The very end. I think that's why we won today.
I mean, so why did you select Breeze for this map 3? You could have taken Split. We know that's a map you're good on, so why flip the
Good question, because they haven't played it since playing started.
왜 브리즈를 유도하신 걸까요?
일단은 저희가 아예 안 보여주던 맵이다 보니까 한번 과감하게 픽해서 안 보여준 것들 과감하게 보여주면서.
Wait, that's true, because it leaves for playoffs too. That's such a big risk.
So it was
keeping it in your back pocket.
A little bit of a gamble, but yeah.
And then playing it before it leaves the pool is a big gamble, actually.
What are you looking forward most into playoffs?
That's crazy.
And what will be the toughest thing for you? Is it going to be the teams that you're facing? Is it going to be the confidence?
That's crazy.
The mental prep or strategy prep?
Because it's Breeze leaving, right? In place of Abyss?
일단 플레이오프에서 가장
Victoria doesn't
기대되는
speak
건
Korean.
뭔지 그리고
That's why
가장
Jen's there to
신경
translate.
쓰거나 좀 가장 집중해야 될
Damn,
부분이
that's,
궁금해요.
I mean,
조합이라든지
ballsy
아니면
draft.
상대하는
Mad
팀들이
props,
힘들어질
actually.
수도 있고,
Ballsy.
멘탈 관리가 제일 중요할 수도 있고 등등.
일단은 저희는 초반에 아까 1맵을 좀 처참하게 지긴 했는데 저희는 총에서 졌다 생각하거든요. 그래서 저희는 총을 먼저 우선시 생각할 것 같고요. 무서운 팀도 딱히 없습니다.
I can't say much because like Nongshim has the same attitude.
Ascent in a very
yeah.
it was a huge gap. It was a huge gap. But I think we lost that because we weren't able to shoot back. So I think being able to shoot
it's
back
true.
no matter who we face would be our priority when it
I
comes
think
to
their
the
plans
playoffs,
were also
and,
not great in the
no
first
team
like
scare us.
5 rounds.
What is it that makes you able to shoot or not shoot?
He also specifically said like, well, it was a devastating loss. Yeah, but
총이 잘 맞고 안 맞고를 이렇게 뭐가 그거
kind of reminds you of Easyune. I can kind of see it. Yeah, kind of like similar facial features. I can kind of see it.
1맵에 원래 이런
Some demeanor. Yeah.
분위기도 살짝 타는 것 같고 그래가지고 2맵부터는 분위기 진짜 엄청 뜨겁게 올리면서
Yeah, but when's your FMV cameo debut?
뜨겁게 올라갔던 것
Chat, you guys gotta spread the word to
energy
come
was
watch
a
the
little
stream
bit
more, and then I
different.
can
It
be
was
featured in an
off,
FMV
in the first map.
game.
So starting on the second map, we were very conscious to keep the energy up, and I think that kind of led to us being able to shoot.
Okay.
How do you feel about potentially 6 out of 8 Korean teams in playoffs? I wouldn't want that. I also need T1 to lose so they can't possibly get top 4 and more points. So I'm rooting for DFM, but I think it's a 50-50.
살아남아서 어쨌든 올라가게 됐잖아요. 지금 심정이 어떠세요, 기분이?
일단은
T1 Superstar is no longer being here. Oh, Izu's definitely the best player on T1 right now. Like by far.
올라가서 너무 좋은데 목숨은 한계여서 앞으로 열심히 더 준비해서 끝까지 올라가고 있습니다.
Well, until the very last round on Breeze, my heart was literally beating so fast I could hear my own heartbeat. But
I'm happy for Hermes,
I'm just
actually.
really, really happy that we made it to.
I mean,
the
really
playoffs,
happy for all the
but
onside
since
guys.
We
but
only get one chance. We really need to try our best.
Yes, definitely. And you did today. To wrap things up, who do you want joining you in playoffs? T1, DFM?
Say DFM.
T1.
Ah,
Okay.
damn it.
You're dead to me, Hermes.
T1, I know Budge,
Yeah.
Budgekin, Meteo.
Yeah. You want to beat them.
무슨 뜻이죠, 빗대미?
이기고 싶나요?
아.
그 뭐 싸우고 싶어요? 같이 만나서?
네.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, he was like, wait,
Well,
what does that
looking
mean?
forward to that match. Congratulations.
She's like,
on your,
yeah, do you want to like
well,
win over them? He's like,
playoffs
yeah.
qualifications today, and we'll see you next week. Hopefully you
That's
get to
adorable.
play
That's
former
adorable.
teammates and friends. Yeah,
You know what? I forgive him.
근데
I forgive him.
KNX는 저희가 첫 경기 이슈지.
네.
다시 하면은 또 모르겠습니다. 네.
Oh,
You just wanted to
okay.
briefly say KRX, it doesn't count because it was their first time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope we
It was
get
their
it.
opening map. It was their warm-up game.
I like that. So you're winning the
He
second
added
one.
on. He's like, we do it again.
you get
There's
to
no
do-
problem.
이거는 당연한 거 아닌가?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course. You hear that, Karen?
I love this guy.
Hermes is coming for you.
I love this guy.
All right. Thank you,
Thank you
Hermes.
so
Oh my
much.
gosh.
Thank you, Jen. Oh.
That's so
He's
good.
coming for KRX.
He's
That's what I
going
want
for
to see.
KRX.
Give me that matchup. I want that matchup right now.
That's
right.
right. And if
I mean, the
Ray
thing is it can't
does the
happen for
same
a
thing he
while,
did
though.
today, I think
They both need to
have
make
a really
like
good
deep
chance.
into the bracket,
Yeah,
and then
one more
KRX
time.
has to
Ray
come
was
down to
so
lower bracket at
impressive.
some
That
point.
Map 3 on the Harbor, he was just electric. His first Harbor game, and he comes out swinging.
So
Literally,
funny.
When the pressure can't be any higher, it's move on or go home time, and Ray steps up to the plate. So impressive.
Dude, I think
Amazing,
Ray's
amazing
Ziesta
MVP
obviously
performance. Like,
mechanically
this guy
very
turned
good.
18
This
months ago.
guy's
Like, it's crazy.
this
This
guy's
whole onside
one of the
gaming
guys
roster
to
is
look at,
so
though.
young, there's so
Yeah.
much
I think
potential.
Ray
They're
is
gonna get
one
so
to
many
look
wins in
at for the future.
I think that, if I was a playoffs team, I'm feeling so
Guys who
confident.
like
Getting more and more confident
really
in
trust their
every
gut,
game
but seem to
Yeah,
have
I
a
think that's
pretty
the
good
thing with all
success
these
rate.
challenges,
Like those are the
especially
guys
two
that
got sent
will
to lower, is you
that
know
will
if you just
carry
take
your
a
team
little bit more
over
time,
the finish
they're gonna be
line.
really scary.
They
It's
might
the
not
reason
be
why
your like
all
go-to
three teams,
guy
including
consistently
T1,
or necessarily
you
your
mentioned
biggest
them as
superstar,
well,
right? Like
will
Dombi's the
be
main
a
superstar because of his
formidable
neon,
opponent over
but
in
like
playoffs.
Francis,
Now, we did ask
you know,
T1
is like the
or
guy who like
DFM,
really
to
turns the
Hermes
round
just now, he
around, right?
prefers
Or
to play
sometimes
some of his
Ivy
old
with the lurk,
friends
like things
here
like that.
in
You want
T1,
those elements,
and of course,
and then you
Ether,
want like
you know,
everyone to have different
such an
strengths.
old
Like
guard
X-Russ is
here
the
in
clutch
Pacific,
guy,
here in
you know, etc.
Valorant, Stack
So-
leading the charge once more as their IGL.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be the key figure. Last time we saw these two teams
Okay,
play, it was
so-
over in the groups, and DFM won 2-1 in two very
Here's
big
the thing,
blowout maps. It was not a
chat,
close series
I
by any
can't,
stretch of
I
the
don't think I'll be able
imagination.
to
For the
stay and
first
watch
time,
this
actually,
match.
You've seen DFM be able to beat a team with Munchkin on it, which we're going to talk a little bit more about later, but Stacks was not playing that game. That's when DH was in the roster.
While we
So this
figure
is a
out where to
different
send
T1
you-
for DFM to play against, and hopefully T1 will be wanting a different result this time around in the
I talked about it before, but chat, basically, I have to leave for Gamescom tomorrow, and I still gotta like pack and get other work done. And my flight's earlier than I thought it was, so I won't have as much time. So I won't be around. For those who don't know, I will be at Gamescom. There's some other work I want to get done as well before I go, so I just don't have as much time as I thought because I have my friend's wedding today as well. So basically, yeah, I'll be away for the week, but I will be at Gamescom. I'm gonna be at the Project Zeta booth. I don't know if anyone of you will be there. It will be broadcasted. I'll try to put a link on Discord once I find out what it is. It's probably just the official channel. I'll try to share updates, you know, on Instagram and Discord if I can while I'm at Gamescom, but I'll be there for the whole week, so I will not be streaming. So no streams for the whole week. I know. Chat, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. If you're wondering, I'm predicting DFM primarily because I need T1 to lose. Sorry to all the T1 fans and players, but we need them to lose so they can't possibly get any more champs points. That is what we want. And let's... Oh, Shio's watching CN? You guys want to go to Shio? Or do you want to go to someone who's watching... Is anyone else watching Pacific? Anyone who we haven't raided recently?
You know, for For this record, though, for 2026,
I mean, you guys could also just say hi to Shio and then,
DFM
you know,
them last time. They beat
give
them
him support
the
while
time
going
before
somewhere
that.
else. That's
DFM's
fine.
very first win ever in Pacific was against T1, rather. And then they did it again. So it's possible they do it again today, unless Munchkin really wants his revenge. Now there are two more
Laz
players
is
that
watching?
are really key here that we can't help but talk about. They've been here forever. Everyone calls them their father.
Ari?
It's Buzz and Mako.
I do not know who Ari is. Are they Watch Party?
Like only one of them can make it through.
Yeah, 100%. And look, T1 might be leading on the chance points overall under Paper X, but they would rather keep things in their own hands here. They don't want to get knocked out.
Oceania? You know what? That's all I needed to hear. Oceania sounds good. Let's go. Yeah, listen, and Laz is going to be like super biased anyway.
So that Buzz can get his 6th international
there you go.
champions yet again.
He's such a storied player.
All right. Let's support Oceania. Let's support Australia. Go say hello. Always be nice in chat wherever you go. Enjoy the game. Root for DFM. Let's get some Japan representation in playoffs. Down with Korean Valorant. Just for today, etc., etc. And I'll remind everyone on YouTube and Discord as well about the rest of the week and the schedule. So thank you so much. I will see you all in the future. Enjoy the game and have a good rest of your weekend.